And good Saturday morning, everybody. How you doing?
Hey, everybody, how's it going?
Hey, brother, how you doing? We're back again for another fastest 2 hours plus in comics.
Yeah, I saw the card there, and I was like, "Comic Encounters with a Nerd Count." There are no nerds here.
I was trying to just go with a movie theme the
There
last
we
two
go.
weeks,
Yeah.
and I thought that'd be a good one. We'll go with that. How you doing?
Well, we talked earlier. I'm kind of running on fumes. Had a couple late shifts this week, and then had to play music last night. So came home, grabbed a shower, grabbed my gear, went and done that thing. Got home late, and then I told you I maybe slept 3 hours. So running on fumes just a little bit. But got some go juice here in my coffee mug, so we'll be all
There
right in
you
just a little
go.
bit. How about your week?
This week was pretty. This week went by fast. We had a lot going on. Um, Various different errands we had to run and get the car inspected and all kinds of stuff like that. So the week actually went by fast because I kept saying, "This is the week. This is the week. I'm gonna get a day or two out of this week and be able to come down here and clean up my mess." And do you think I got that? As you can see, no, didn't.
Oh, yeah, I have that same situation myself most of the time.
Oh, it just kills me because then when I come, I forget. I'll forget about it then for a while, and then Saturday morning I'll come down. Drag my computer and everything downstairs, and then it's like, oh yeah, I forgot to put that away. Oh, I got to move stuff around in order to make room for me to fit in here. So, but
Yeah,
that's all right. It's a labor of love.
right. You look around, it's like, all right, so here's the call the comics. Where can I fit in the human equation?
Exactly, exactly. And between the comics and the the action figures and everything else, and stuff stuff that I see and it's like, oh, that's too cool. I gotta get that. This is Rick and Morty
Rick
for
and
you
Morty.
Rick and Morty fans. This is from the Rick and Morty show.
I
So
don't know, Rick.
so pretty cool. And I got something I haven't showed yet that I picked up. I'm saving it because I'm gonna surprise everybody, including even you. I'm gonna
Awesome.
surprise, and I think you guys will think it's pretty cool because it's something I never dreamed they'd ever make. And I saw it; they had one left, and I picked it up and I said, "Oh, that's pretty cool." So hopefully next week. I was gonna try and do it today, but I just get down here and with too much of a mess to try to clean up. So, but maybe next week we might have a special guest star on here.
Oh, awesome.
So we'll see. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Uh, so what do you think? Should we bring in the peanut gallery and wake them up?
Let's wake them up.
All right, here we go. And good morning to everybody in the peanut gallery. Thank you once again for joining us.
Yeah, happy Saturday, guys. Hope your week went well, and hope you're ready to see these two old coots talk about comics.
Ah, and have some fun. Just forget about stuff for 2.5 hours. Forget about all the ails and troubles of the world, and just revert back to those childhood days of yesteryear and enjoy ourselves.
Well, that sounded like the greatest voiceover I ever heard.
That's it. I should have recorded it, and then
Yeah,
I could have played that.
let's play our monologue today.
That's it. That's it. Well, let's take a look and see who's here. We got Anthony Purdue, and he's starting us off with another one of his great childhood stories and memories. So let's see what he's got. He says, "Good morning, Peanut Pears. Uncle Manny was my comic book companion. He liked Green Lantern, Thor, The Phantom, Prince Valiant, Star Trek, The Wild Wild West, loved the Hobbit books, and enjoyed playing
Stratego and Battleship, good games. He was visiting us the night Batman premiered on TV. Oh, God, he said, I'm still laughing and smiling because he took me to go see the Batman movie.
with King Kong versus Godzilla." Did I skip one? No. Okay. "With King Kong versus Godzilla, you had to be there. Always fun with him at the movies. Sometimes when I was going to the mom and pop store to get comics, he would give Ma $1.
To get him copies of Green Lantern and Thor, I could keep the change. If neither book was on sale, I could keep the $1. Adding to my pocket change, I would have candy and soda pop with my comic books.
Oh, 2 soda pops. He saved me from a bully. After visiting, let's see, after visiting us, he walked home and I tagged along because I had to go to the store for my mom. We parted company. Then a bully who lived nearby
Confronted me. I called Uncle Manny. He came back and gently talked to the guy. The guy liked him, and I was never bothered again. In 1973, he went to 2 bookstores in Hollywood.
That he found that were filled with comic goodness, comic books, comic strips, raw and reprints, magazines, tabloids, hardbounds, and paperbacks. Whenever I could, I would
Take the 45-minute bus ride to Hollywood and go to both stores. There was a lot to love about Uncle Manny. 5 months ago, he passed away in his sleep, peacefully, said the doctors. Well, that's sad. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. And he says, "Truly, my friends, Uncle Manny was my comic book companion." Great story, great
Seemed like a
story.
great guy. Yeah. Sorry for your
Thank you
loss,
so
Anthony.
much for that. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for that, Anthony. Always love hearing your stories, those childhood memories.
Absolutely.
That's what we're about, man. It's what we're about. Love hearing them. So that is so awesome. And let's see what else is going on. We've got Easy Comic Reader in the house once again. Hey, Easy.
Hey, easy. Yeah, I have
He
to
says,
apologize because I didn't have time to work up any bass parts because, like I say, I had 2 long shifts and had to play last night, and there was no time. So maybe I'll join Rod in and just do a vocal here, if possible.
there we go. He says, "Good morning, everyone. This week will be short and sweet. Hopefully, a big old sing along will break out to the tune of We'll Sing in the Sunshine by Garnett. Gail Garnett. All right, brother, you ready?
Sure.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. We'll sing
Sing
in the
in the sunshine.
sunshine.
We'll laugh on
We'll laugh on
Saturday.
Saturday. We'll
We'll
sing
sing
in the
in the
sunshine.
sunshine.
We're
We're
ready to
ready
see
to see some
some
books
books
today.
today. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I
That's
love
great,
it.
Anthony.
Thank you so much, Easy, for your musical maestro masterpiece right there. Thank you so much. As
Great stuff.
always, we greatly appreciate it. He's got another good one. He already did for next week that we have in the
Yeah.
ready
In
to
the
go. So
queue.
I can't wait to do that one too.
Yeah,
So thank you once again, Easy. Appreciate it so much. Look forward to it.
absolutely.
All right, well, who else is in the peanut gallery today? We've got Eric K. How you doing, Eric?
Hey, Eric. How are you, buddy?
He says greetings to everyone.
And the comic book G-Man's in the house. Hello, he says. Welcome, sir.
Hey, Rob. How you doing? Great to have you with us again. And he also says, Mr. Silverage, Rod, did you check your messenger? No, I haven't checked it for probably a couple of days now. Let me see. I was on last night, but I didn't see anything from you. I'll check it when I get off. So hopefully that'll be okay. So I keep knocking my chair down here. So I'll check on that, Rob, and get back to you on it, sir.
Yeah, Michael Taylor's in the house.
Good to have you with us, Michael.
Welcome, Michael, as always. He says, hello, Rod, Shannon, and fellow Peanuts.
Awesome. And Comic Book G-Man says, hey, Michael, my friend. Giving him a fist bump.
And Michael saying hi back to G-Man.
And Tempest from Mars is with us once again. Hey, Tempest, great to have you with us once more.
Afternoon to you, sir.
He says afternoon all. That's right, afternoon over in his part of his neck of the woods, as they say.
And Comic Book G-Man says, good morning, gents.
He also says, nope, LOL. I'm not sure what the nope is in regards to, but okay.
And Cheap Comic Collector's in the house. Hey, Rob.
Rob, what's happening? He says, good morning, guys and gals. Gonna be a great day. Yes, sirree, Bob. Because right after we get off the air, everybody jump over to Triple C's website and you can watch the claim sale. Jump in there, get some comics for $2. Free shipping. You can't beat it. I'm telling you. $2 for a comic.
Miss it.
Without a doubt. One of the best times you'll have online is being part of that. It's a lot of fun. The chat is always very friendly, very supportive of each other and everything. So it really is a fun time. Aaron, Psychotronic Squirt Gun, also does it with him, and then Monday, Aaron does his own with Rob helping him on Monday nights. So it's a great tag team right there on these claim auction. So definitely get over there after we're off the air and grab a front row seat. So great to have you with us, Rob.
And Trusty Sidekick is here. Hey, Trusty.
Hey, Trusty.
Greetings, true believers.
I tell you, Trusty, for those of you who haven't seen Trusty, does the some of the Geeky Puppet Show readings and stuff like that. You will not hear somebody else do a better Stan Lee impression than
Absolutely.
Trusty. He sounds exactly like Stan Lee that we remember from any of his appearances and videos and stuff like that. Sounds just like him. Amazing.
He nails it.
Oh, amazing. So check that out with the Geeky Puppet Show. They're on just about every night of the week, I think.
Every
now.
night of the week.
Yeah. Saturday mornings at 9:00 they do one. Sunday night at 8 o'clock, 8:15 and 9:30ish. Monday night at 10 o'clock. Saturday night at 9:30 p.m. as well. So I got it written down there because I can never remember. They're on so often. So definitely check them out. And don't be afraid to join in with them too. They love to have you do some readings with them. They're always in need of voices, so they'll always welcome you in. So check them out.
Great time. And Werewolf by Lunchtime says, howdy, guys. Hope you are all well. Welcome,
great to have you with us, Werewolf. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Happy to see you.
Comic Book G-Man says, I need one of those.
Well, I've been talking about your gun, maybe?
Maybe. Talking about the old Rick and Morty.
Oh, Rick.
Oh, I love little toys and gadgets like that. I love that stuff. Michael Taylor says, yeah, no nerds. Most people like peanuts. There you go.
And World says, my mother-in-law put something in the microwave for 15 minutes instead of 1.5 minutes. Now the Whole place smells of plastic. Cough, cough.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh, that's not good.
Oh, oh my gosh. Well, hopefully, at least it didn't start a fire, right? No
Yeah.
problems there, hopefully. And the comic reader is with us. Great to have you with us.
Hey, Tim, how's it going, buddy?
He says, "What's up? Just out here hanging around.
Yeah.
Another 2.5 hours
I'm
of
up barely.
comics." What's that?
I'm up barely.
Yeah.
And Comic Book G-Man says, yes.
And Michael Taylor says, "Yes, this show is the ultimate mind distraction from the real world." Well, that's what we're here for. We know what's going on in the world. We just like to escape for a little bit. That's
No,
all.
and the only problem we
So,
might have is if while we're doing that we get distracted ourselves, which wouldn't happen, but it might.
what happens with me, however, I get distracted by people and make me spend money. Hmm. You know, you showed, I think it was last week or in your no, I think it was your latest video. You showed Marvel's greatest comics.
Yeah.
I think it was 34. I think it was.
Yeah, something like that. I
It
got this.
was a it was a 25-cent square bound from that October of 71, I think it was.
Was this it?
No, that's the Marvel Tales. It was the Marvel
Oh, Marvel superheroes.
no, it was the Fantastic Four reprints. Marvel's greatest comics. It
Oh,
was
that's
a picture frame one.
yeah. I know which one you're talking about. I can't find it, but yeah,
I
I
think
know
it
what
was
yeah.
I think it was either 32 or 34, and it was one of the 25-cent square bonds that came out during that 1 month thing, like October of 71.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get all those, and I'm like, I think I got that one. I look, no, don't have that one.
Yeah,
So
I didn't even know that one existed. I didn't know that was part
yeah,
of that run.
so that's on my list. Right off to eBay. Dum dum dum. So, oh, all right. Where was I on here? Let's see. We got Werewolf. He's saying there won't be a real world once AI takes over, Michael.
That's almost the scary truth right there.
Yeah, you, uh, was it not too long ago, maybe a year or so ago? I remember hearing a news story about they had two robots uh, playing chess or talking or something like that, and they wound up talking, creating their own language with each other.
Oh
And
wow.
I was like, wow, that's scary.
Yeah.
Because it was just like they evolved the conversation or whatever evolved into they made their own language that they were communicating with each other.
Right. Yeah.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Yeah. They're making science fiction just science now.
Yeah, yeah, really, really. All right, who else is out there?
Crazy Hungarian. Hey Joe.
Joe, how you doing?
Glad to have you, sir. I think I'm about a video behind on him now. But
I watched his video last night. It was the last thing I did before I turned out the light. I watched his video. He showed some All Star Squadron,
oh
which
yeah, there we go.
oh
Yeah.
oh yeah, early stuff like the first 10 or 12 plus issues or whatever and stuff, and
Oh yeah.
then the rest of what he had for the run. Great stuff. Great stuff.
Yeah, I love that
He
son.
he showed a Indiana Jones action figure set, which was pretty cool. It was a big one. I guess it was only available through Disney stores or something. And but it was neat because it had like the Ark of the Covenant in it. I've never
Oh,
seen that as a toy, so it
right.
was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out later.
Absolutely. Everybody get a chance. Check out Crazy Hungarian video. He's put up a couple of them here the last couple of days. So definitely check him out. A lot of fun. And I Am One of Us is with us once again.
Welcome, sir. Happy to see
Yes,
you.
thank you so much for joining us. He says, hello to everyone, and a hello to you, my friend.
Hello to you, sir. And Werewolf says, howdy, Crazy H.
Werewolf by Lunchtime says, hi, I am one of us. I couldn't focus on that.
And the G-Man says, love it. Nice, guys.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you. And Beckerman is with us once again, sir.
There he is, our glue sniffing superhero himself.
Great to have you with us, Beckerman. He says, good morning, everyone. And a good morning to you, sir. Hope your Saturday's getting off to a good start.
Yeah. And quite enough Sayers in the house. Welcome, sir.
Hey, QNS, what's happening?
Says, is Maranya here?
Yeah, I just saw that, read that, and I'm like, you know what? I haven't seen her here yet. I haven't seen her down in the thing yet. No, I haven't seen her yet.
I
hope everything's
all right.
okay.
Maybe she's taking a Saturday off.
I know her and her husband are having a little bit of financial trouble again. And I thought she was going to come on and post her GoFundMe, not channel. It's not GoFundMe channel. GoFundMe page. For anybody who wanted to donate and help out. So I don't have that information with me. I thought she was going to be here. I talked to her last night. So hopefully everything's okay and
Yeah.
she'll be with us. I hope. And Crazy Hungarian says, hey, Werewolf, good morning.
And the comic book G-Man is giving a clap.
Fireball Comics is with us.
Hey, Fireball.
Great to have you with us once again, sir. He says, my ears. He must have been our singing.
Well, I have no sympathy because there is a volume control, right? So that's on him. Sorry, Fireball, but
Good point.
You've heard us sing before, so you were forewarned already.
Oh my goodness. Well, great to have you with us, Fireball. Hope your Saturday's going well. I am one of us says, Werewolf by Lunchtime. Hi, he's saying hello.
And Michael Taylor says, hi, Werewolf. Who's out? I think he says the AI for artificial intelligence. Yeah.
Eric K, he says, I don't see Lady M yet, QNS. Yeah, I haven't seen her yet. I've been scrolling down through the chat here. I haven't seen her yet, so I'm just hoping everything is okay.
Yeah.
So if anybody knows anything, please let us know. Quite enough Sayer says, well, I'm sorry. Go right ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, all right. Quite enough Sayer says, hey, Eric and everyone else. Good morning to you, sir.
And Southern Comic Geeks in the house. Glad to have you, sir.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us, spending part of your Saturday with us. Appreciate it.
He's like, what's up, folks?
Easy Comic says a double dose of angelic voices. I don't know about that.
That's appreciated, but well, opinions vary as we've seen so far.
You are too kind, Easy. Too kind.
Yeah, I sounded a lot better last night. Let's put it that way.
Oh.
And Wolf by Lunchtime says Al from Happy Days, Michael.
Oh, there you go. Al Molinaro. Beckerman says, hey, SCG.
And Eric says, hey, QNS.
And Higgy Pop is with us once again. Higgy, I got the bell. I know you can't hear it, but I am hitting it.
Ding, ding, ding. That is so weird. I don't know what's going on with that.
I know. I'm just gonna go and buy another mic because evidently something is messed up. And I've gone through, like I told you before we went on the air, that I've checked everything with the microphone. I've checked all the settings in both StreamYard and the settings that come with the mic in the computer. can't figure it out. I don't know how it can discern only my voice and wipe out everything else. I don't know how it does it.
Well,
So
we'll just say the Higgy Bell is here in spirit, and we'll give it a ding ding.
there we go. There we go.
Hope you're doing good, Higgy.
Great to have you with us, Higgy. Well, by lunchtime says Higgy.
And Crazy Higner says, "Hey, Higgy."
Mike Taylor says, "Oh, okay."
And Comic Book G-Man says, "Please do thank you, Monty. I'd have a treasure hunt giveaway on his channel. He will have a show at 3 p.m. today, and I will talk a little bit about it today on my show today."
Thank you to Monty. Well, thank you to Monty. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I'm not familiar with Monty from must be someone that's on your show usually, and he's having a treasure hunt giveaway on his channel.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, can you give us more information, Rob? The channel itself. What channel is it? And we can make sure to get that out to everybody in the Peanut Gallery at 3:00 today. You say he says that you'll talk a little bit about on your show, and also let us know. I know your show sometimes varies. Let us know when your show is going to be on as well. So.
And Werewolf by Lunchtime says, Mrs. Werewolf is watching a movie with her mom, but should be with us soon. Rico is romancing next door's cat. Uh-oh. Rico is catting around.
That's it. Look out. Look out. Iggy Pop says, hey, go and Werewolf.
And Mike says, Werewolf, the guy that played Murray the cop on The Odd Couple as well.
Yep. Know the guy. And Comic Book G-Man says, just wanted to share with everyone, that's all. Absolutely. Definitely, you know, the more information you can give us, the more we'll share. Rob, definitely get us the rest of that information so we can send people to the right page, the right channel. So for money, so we everybody can get involved with the treasure hunt. So thank you. He also says the gun is very cool. Oh, thanks, Rob. I'm a kid at heart. What can I say?
Yeah, we all are. We wouldn't be here. And Swagda's in the house. Hey, Swag.
Swagda!
Happy to see you, buddy. How's your Saturday?
How you doing, Swagster? Great to have you with us once again, my friend.
He says,
thank
hey,
you so
comic
much for
fan bam.
Thank you so much for spending your Saturday with us.
Absolutely.
Werewolf by Lunchtime says, not sure, Michael. Growing up in England, I didn't get to see The Odd Couple. Oh, yeah.
And Werewolf says, that was Quincy, right? I watched that.
And Werewolf by Lunchtime, yeah, Quincy. He's reinforcing Quincy. That was Jack Klugman, right?
Yeah. And Michael says, Werewolf, Al was the original owner of the diner on Happy Days. Well, no, Arnold was the original owner, right?
Right. Arnold, the guy who played Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah. Pat Morita, yeah. And then Al came in later, yeah.
Yeah, Al came in the last couple of seasons, I guess. Oh, by Lunchtime says, yes, he was, Michael. He was taken over by Asian Al.
I think it was a little bit reversed there, but it's okay.
Yeah. Beckerman says, my guy Swagda.
Yeah. And Lead Paint's in the house. Good morning.
Hey, Greg. Great to have you with us, man. Awesome. Michael Taylor says, Werewolf, yes. He also played Murray the Cop on The Odd Couple. Yes. Pat Morita was the second owner of the restaurant on Happy Days. No, I thought he was the very first one. I'm pretty sure.
Let's agree to disagree on that
one. I'm pretty sure. Comic Book G-Man says, Beckerman, fist bump.
Yep. And Michael Taylor says his real name was Al Marinero. Yeah, absolutely right.
Cool beans. Brian LCS, hey, great to have you with us, Brian.
Well, welcome.
Yes, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for spending part of your Saturday with us. We appreciate it, sir.
Absolutely. He says, morning all.
And Werewolf by Lunchtime says, I think he lived into his 90s, Michael. The original Al, that is, he says.
And Michael says, I hope Moran is not having money issues again. Yeah.
I do know there is they are having a little bit of financial difficulty. I believe it's in relationship to some work that needs to be done on their family vehicle.
Yeah.
So again, I'm hoping that she will be here today so she could give us the rest of the information that she has. So keep our fingers crossed that everything's okay. Swagda says, "Hey Beck, how are you, brother?"
And Diabetic Superman's in the house. Welcome, sir.
Hey DS, how you doing this morning?
Always happy to see you. He says, hi, Rod, Shannon, and the Peanut Gallery.
Cool beans, great to have you with us once again. Werewolf by Lunchtime says, I did mean AI, but chatting with Michael about Al from Happy Days was fun.
We always want to have fun on here, no matter what the subject.
That's it. That's it.
And Beckerman says, doing good, Slag. I saw some footage from last night, and we were all over it.
Oh, gotta check it out. Higgy Pop says, hey there, Easy and Beckerman.
And Werewolf says, Rod, invite a 7-year-old to your house to fix your computer problems.
Yeah, really. Really, my son usually is the one who winds up helping me. He's pretty savvy with it, so I just haven't had a chance to get him down here to show him what's going on. So
yeah, it's funny because I was over at my son's the other day, and my 7-year-old grandson was showing me stuff about a game, and he was like cutting and pasting and doing this and making modifications, and I'm like, who are you? Man,
yeah,
those kids are smart. Yeah.
I mean, to them, it's second nature. They grew up with it.
Yeah.
It's like you and me growing up with TVs.
Right.
They were always there. So, all right, we got comic book G-Man. He's saying, Mr. White Gloves. There we go.
And he also said, yes, I will today on my show today. Yes, sorry, guys, noon. Okay. Thanks for that info.
So if you want to find out about Monty and the treasure hunt, comic book G-Man will be on at noon, I guess. So you can check that out and then get the information that you need. So yep. Cool beans. Thank you, Rob. Mike Taylor says, Rod, since the regulars are not here, do you want me to do the starting line? Michael, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Yes, go right ahead, sir. We're closing in on it. It's already past 10:30, so we usually start it somewhere around 10:30ish. So absolutely, throw down the line, and when I get to it, we'll start in with the comics. Thank you.
And Michael saying, meaning Maranya or Jackson. Yeah, we got you.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Swagda says, hey, LP.
And Beckerman says, Higgy just, excuse me, sent you a video on Facebook Messenger of our outing last night. That should be fun.
Yeah. Sounds like it'll be a blast. Swagda says, hey, yo, Brian.
And Brian says, swag.
Swagda says, yes, Beck. We had a great time last night for sure. So much fun.
And Swagda says, Higgy, hey, buddy.
Swagda, hey.
Eric K says, Pat Marino was the first on Happy Days. Al came later. Al eventually married Chachi's mom on the show. Yeah, absolutely right.
You got it. And the Gray Man all the way from across the pond. How you doing, Gray Man?
Hey, Gray Man. How are you and Lady Lisa?
Absolutely. Hope everything's going well on your side of the pond. Got to be closing in on noontime or a little after, maybe. Yeah. So don't forget to check out Cover Slingers on the Gray Man's channel about 2 o'clock, 2-ish. Have a lot of fun trying to outdo each other with their comic book covers. And a lot of fun to watch them, and a lot of fun to listen to the banter between the two of them. Yeah. And poor Matilda, she gets caught in the middle. So check them out.
Great stuff. And Missing Mars in the house. Welcome, sir.
Hey, Double M, how you doing?
Says, good morning, fellow comic book nerds.
Good morning to you, sir. Great to have you with us once again. Iggy Pop says, "Oh, we'll check it out, Beckerman. Hey there, swag."
And ECR says, Hickey Pop.
Comic Book G-Man says, "Thank you, guys. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it." And there's Michael Taylor. He's got the line for us, so why don't we show some comics? You got something over there? I figure you might have a few hidden somewhere.
Yeah, there might be some books hid somewhere in this room. You know, it's hard to find them, you know.
All right, it's all you, brother.
Okay, guys, as I said, I am running on fumes, but I'm trying to get up to full speed. I thought, hey, what did we call comic books back in the day?
Funny books.
Funny books. Funny books, because they were funny. Some of them were funny, but I thought I would show some funny books. How's about that?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, do you remember a title called Groovy from Marvel?
Oh my gosh! Wow.
This is the only one I've ever seen. I mean, I'm sure they're online and on eBay and all that, but this is I had this years ago. Got where I got it, but yeah, you asked me like within the first 10 years of my collecting where I got a certain book, and I can tell you after that.
Now what?
Okay, we got some. Oh, this is a Rod special. This is a Dr. Silver Age special with Go Checks Swing with Scooter #1.
There we go. The Swinger.
The Swinger. And we got #7.
Nice.
I'm sure you got all these, right?
All the Go Check ones. That's where I pretty much stopped. I do have the 25 center.
Okay.
The square bound. I do have that one because I had to get the square bound one, you know.
Yeah. And here is #10. That's a cool looking cover.
Nice. I don't even know how many issues they made of that.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. I always like this cover though. It reminded me a whole lot of Archie, #13.
Yep, they changed the masthead on it. The logo.
Yeah, changed the masthead. And here is a giant. Is this one you're talking about? This is #20.
Yep, that's the one. Had to get that one.
Giant Scooter Fun. Squarebound goodness.
Love it.
And we have another giant scooter, #32. And here's where it really started looking more like Archie stuff because it was some of the same artists. 25-cent giant. What is Mark Lester really like?
Is that what they call the saddle stitch one? That's not a square bound, right?
Yeah, that's saddle stitch.
Yeah.
It's like the 52-page giants.
Cool,
I think
I may have to pick that one up.
Yeah, Mark Lester was in a rock band. If you wonder who Mark Lester was. And this is #33, another giant. This is a little bit rough shape by Goldberg and Scarpelli. And David Cassidy and the girls he loves.
David Cassidy.
Wonder if he kept a scorebook. I'm sure he loved a lot of ladies. Okay, here we got First in Comics in Figure 5, #11.
Oh, yes. That's another one of those series that you never hear anything about. And it's actually pretty funny.
It is. Yeah, it is. And this looks like a childhood copy because there's no cover and there's pages missing. But here's some kind of issue of Adventures of Jerry Lewis. Yeah. Hey, got an ad for G.I. Joe. Look at that.
There we go.
What else we got in here? I just got to look.
The Great American Hero.
American Hero. Silly Putty.
Okay.
Everyone remember Silly Putty? I always loved these Cap's Hobby Center.
Oh, yeah.
When I was younger, I was into model cars and model trains and all kinds of good stuff like that. But lots of good stuff. And one of the best things is the smell.
I'm with you there.
Here's a house ad for an 80-page Secret Origins.
Oh, I love them house ads, man.
Oh, it's just, yeah. Good stuff. Okay, and here's some more Jerry Lewis. This has not been rebagged. And this might be a Neil Adams cover. I'm not sure, but here's number 104. And this is number one something. It's cut off on the edge, so I don't know. Cool cover, though.
Wacka boy.
Yeah. I was always a huge Jerry Lewis fan. Loved all his movies. Still do. It's just so funny, you know. And how about some Ambush Bug?
Ooh.
Yeah. 4-part miniseries. This is number 1. And number 2, Qantas, the koala who walks like a man. Something vaguely reminiscent attached to Howard the Duck on this kind of stuff. And number 3, the Ambush Bug history of the DC Universe. I can't remember this, but I'm sure it's probably pretty scary. Love, Keith Giffen. Ambush Bug number 4. Yeah, I don't think I'd be making faces at that guy. And how about some Debbie, number 1. Rough shape, but... And I love the artist on this. Sam Schwartz did a lot of great stuff for Archie. This was the guy that did most of the Jughead stuff back in the day. So, big fan of Sam Schwartz.
Very much like an Archie book.
Yeah. Number 5, Date with Debbie. And it switches to, well, it was Debbie's Dates, and then it went to Date with Debbie. So this is Debbie's Dates number 4. Fun stuff in the Archie vein. Here's number 11 of Debbie's Dates. Stan Goldberg and Henry Scarpelli on the cover.
Nice.
And now we got some Binky. Who doesn't love Binky?
That's right.
Number 63, cover art by Bob Oskner and Tex Blaisdell. And here is my first Binky comic, as you can tell. And actually, it's also number 63. So there we go. I guess I got that one because I want to know what the cover looked like. And we got Binky number 65. And number 68. Number 69. Yeah, I love this kind of stuff. If you don't want to get into a multi-part epic or, a story arc that lasts 6 or 8 or 12 issues, this is, this is good stuff. Number 70.
Now, was Binky the one? There was one of them that was like that they had like in the early 60s, and they stopped it, and then they started it again in the late 60s. Is that the one, Binky? I'm trying to remember. I can't.
Yeah, and then they brought it back like in the late 70s, I think. I believe I got an issue. Here's number 71.
Yeah.
And number 74.
Oh, cool. I like that mask.
76. I like this cover. And we have some giant size stuff here. Binky, number 78. 64 pages. And what Barry Williams wants most out of life.
He pushed David Cassidy right out the way.
What does Barry Williams want? I'd say back in the day, probably Maureen McCormick.
Or his own show that he didn't have to share with everybody.
Yeah. There we have number 80. It's another giant. I thought this was kind of cool. It's the only time you ever see like a sticker like that. As far as the price. And here's another number 80 for some reason. Okay, I think they stopped it maybe at 80 or 81. And this is like the first one I bought like in the 70s. It's got a 35-cent cover price. Here's number 82. well loved.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Got the bullet on it.
Yeah.
DC bullet.
And we'll stop it right there.
Very cool. There we go. Great stuff. Stuff you don't get to see too often.
Yeah, a little bit different.
Yeah, I like that. Go off the beaten path. And thank you again, Michael, for providing the line for me.
Appreciate
So we can get going.
And Werewolf by Night says Mrs. Werewolf is watching now. She has her whiskey and snacks.
There you go.
And Swagda says, easy, easy. How are you, buddy? And Diabetic Superman says, Arnold was the first owner, then Al took over the place. You think a few people might have watched Happy Days back in the day?
Just a few. Just a few of us.
And Gray Man says, gone past 3:30 here now. So he's up into the afternoon. Yeah.
Wow. Holy mackerel. What is it? Like 5 hours difference? Wow.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
And Robert Harrison's in the house. Welcome, sir.
Hey, Robert. Great to have you with us, Bob.
Yeah. He says, morning, comic book lovers. Good morning to you, sir. Glad to see you.
Yes, good morning to you. Been chatting with him a little bit lately. A lot of fun listening to him, and he just did a great video. If you get a chance, go see it, where he talks about childhood memory, where he goes to the store, local neighborhood store. Like, when you and I grew up, every corner had a neighborhood store.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And it was great just to hear him relay the story, because it's a slice of life that really, for the most part, doesn't exist anymore. So check out Robert Harrison 2.0, our neighbor to the north.
And Werewolf saying, hey, Gray. The Gray Man saying, hi, Werewolf. And Triple P's in the house. Andrew.
Hey, welcome, Andrew.
Sir. And he says, greetings and salutations, Randy Rod, Scandalous Shannon, and the rest of the Rowdy Peanut Gallery.
Now, hold on just a second there, Andrew, because Andrew was nice enough to send me some pictures of one of his latest hauls, and I wanted to do something with him, and I did. So, everybody, check this out. There we go.
I did see what you did there. I did see it.
So, yeah, it was great. I was talking with Andrew. I came across the message that he sent me a month ago and replied to it. And he's like, I sent that like a month ago. And I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't get on my social media too often, or as often as I should, I guess. So, but yeah, thank you so much, Andrew.
A lot of our favorites in there, I know. A lot of good war comics and some romance, Frankenstein, and that Adventure Comics 100 page is the only one they ever made in that title, and that was hard to come by.
Yes, sir. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Great
So
stuff.
there you go, Andrew. I told you I was going to get you on the show. There we go. All right, back to you, buddy.
And Higgy Pop says, "Hey, Led, thank you. Received a giant package in the mail. We'll open when I get put work later today. I guess when he gets done with work today. Yeah.
There we go. All right. Get to look. Whoop, where did that go? There we go.
And Worrell says, D says, hi, Gray.
Cool beans.
Easy says, swaggy, swagda. And the Geeky Puppet Show's in the house. Welcome.
Hey, GPS.
And it says, good morning, Ron and Shannon. Who's excited for AEW All Out? I know this guy is.
I'll be watching it. I'll be watching it. So I'll be there with my pizza ready to go.
Perfect afternoon, huh?
That's it.
Yeah. And Easy Comic Reader says, holy smokes, groovy looks groovy. Yeah. And I'm kind of wanting to go out and see how many there were and trying to get them all now, since it's odd and esoteric and, probably hard to find.
Isn't it funny how stuff like that drives us to go get it? Because I know you and I are very alike in that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was talking, it might have been you or somebody else, but I was talking about, it was one of the ones I wanted to complete was something probably nobody else has got on the radar. It was Stumbo Tiny Town from Harvey Comics. They were like 13 issues, and I think they were all giant size. And I've got number 1, and I've got like scattered issues through the room, and I still need about half of them, so I'm still on the hunt, But it's just one of those oddball things because I like that character, Yeah. So you know how it is.
Now, was that something from your childhood? You said
yeah. That was like some of the first stuff I ever read before I actually became a collector proper. Was the Harvey stuff and the Archie stuff, and I was always a big fan of Stumbo and Spooky and Hot Stuff, and of course, you gotta love Casper and Richie Rich and all those characters. But those were my main 3. Yeah.
Cool beans. I love it because I know exactly what you're talking about when certain things just stick in your head. We never got to see a lot of Harvey stuff in my area, but the ones that I did see, I always liked that they had the lineup on the side.
Yeah.
I love that.
Because back in the day, in the 60s, I mean, all the characters were in cartoons, on TV. Yep. So they kind of put them in like a little TV screens when they put them on the side like that. Yeah.
So that, and when you looked inside, they'd have like either the calendar with the comics around it, or the house ad with all the comics around it, and it's just like,
or showing like what time the TV shows came on. Yeah, I remember. Got a whole long box full of that stuff up here.
Cool beans. All right.
And Lead Paint said, "Hey Higgy." And Tempest Mars says, David Cassidy and the girls he loves. I'm surprised that wasn't on an 80-page, never mind a 64-page one. Yeah, from what I know of David Cassidy, I'd say that's pretty close to the truth there, Tempest.
I like it. Great observation. Should have been an 80-pager. I love it.
Yeah. And Higgy Pop says, you're the man, Led. Yes, absolutely. And Eric K is laughing at Tempest. And Michael Taylor says, very cool G.I. Joe ad. I had some of the original G.I. Joes in the 70s. Cool. Great stuff.
Yeah, I had them in the 60s. Still looking for I got to get one of those G.I. Joe space capsules. That was one of my favorite toys as a kid. I got to get one, though.
Oh, yeah. And Swag that says Ambush Bug is cool. Yeah, it's Keith Giffen was out there with Ambush Bug. Funny stuff. And Swagger saying, Tip, hey, buddy. And Tip saying, all right, Swagger. And Geeky Puppy Show says, I'm going to lurk in the background and give you guys the watch time while I catch up on AEW, Rampage, and Collision.
Oh, yeah. They were on last night at the same time SmackDown was on. So it was like, what?
And World Bonus Time says, the shortage of toilet paper back when Shannon was a kid explains those coverless comics. Yeah, he's giving away too much personal information. I don't know if we should have him back. And the Geeky Puppet Show says there was a shortage of toilet paper in 2020. No covers went missing. I tell you what that reminds me of, though. You remember Lawrence and can't remember the other guy's name. the Go-To Geeks. You remember that
Oh yeah,
show,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
While COVID was going on, somebody did a video like showing him going to the other guy's house and giving him a few sheets of toilet paper, and that the other guy gave him a comic book. So they were bartering. Great stuff. That Michael
Oh
Taylor's
man,
laughing. Said Greg Brady, yeah.
Greg Brady. That's it.
And Eric has no duplicates. Shannon, you feeling okay? Hey, there was just duplicates with the binky stuff. Chill, Eric. And where we found those
Oh,
times says maybe Liefeld covers geeky. Oh, another Liefeld fan.
there we go.
And Michael Taylor says very cool book, Shannon. Thanks, sir. Lead Paint said never seen a DC Bullet cover binky. Cool. Yeah, that's what I thought
Yeah,
was
me
cool.
neither. That's what I was looking at.
I
Say,
don't think
wow,
it maybe lasted a couple, 3 issues when they brought it back, if that.
wow.
So I'm not sure.
I might have to hunt those down just for the novelty of those.
Right, yeah. And Michael says, you're welcome, Rod.
Thank you, Michael.
Comic Book G-Man says, love the book, Shannon. Thank you, sir. And Geeky Puppy Show says, covers in 2020 aren't worth being told. Paper, LOL. Ooh. Hey, there's room for everybody, you know.
That's it.
And Werewolf says, those shiny covers would hurt. Yeah, I do have to agree with that. Yeah, those foil and embossed covers. Yeah. And Michael Taylor says, hello again to any peanuts that just rolled in. Absolutely. Thank you, Michael.
Thanks, Michael.
And Tipper Samar said, looks like they only did 3 issues of Groovy. I'm pretty sure I've got issue 1 somewhere. If I'd have known it was Marvel, I wouldn't have picked it up. So we got a DC fan there.
All right.
And Lead P says, nice haul, Triple P. Yes, it was. That was a great haul.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you for sending me those pictures, Andrew. Appreciate it, man.
And the G-Man says, very nice, Rod.
Thank you, Rob.
And I am one of us. It's cool, Andrew presentation. Yes, it was. Lots of fun.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun. So, and Michael providing another line. So I guess it's time to show some more comics.
Awesome.
So let's see what I got back here today. Let's see. I think I'll go. Let's see. What I'll go. I'll go with some. Whoops, don't fall down, please. Some X-Men related Marvel stuff. So let's see here. Alrighty. I'm sure some of you collectors like me, oddball stuff that like the X-Men in my X-Men box. If they appeared in another book as a guest appearance, and it wasn't like a major book that I collected, then I would pick up that issue and I put all those kind of issues in the front of the box. So any kind of things like that. So that's what these are. Just oddball things. But I figured I'd share them. We start out with Iron Fist number 15 with Wolverine. Where is he? Down here in that costume he took off a Fang. One of the, what was it? I can't remember their names, but they were part of the I can't even I can't think of the name. Um, with the Guardian, not the Guardian, Gladiator, and all those characters.
Oh, the Shiar.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, there was a name they called him though, the Guard or something like that. I can't
Yeah, the
remember.
Imperial Guard. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so yeah, and he beat the guy up and took his costume. So there it is. So. And we got Power Man and Iron Fist, number 57, with a couple of the X-Men in there.
Nice.
The living monolith, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that's the one.
So. And we got Spider-Woman, number 38, her deadliest foes, the X-Men. Just oddball random appearances. Power Pack, number 12, guest starring Kitty Pryde and Nightcrawler of the X-Men. Another power pack, number 27. This time we got Wolverine and X Factor.
Nice.
Here's one from out of the past. The Saga of Crystar, the Crystal Warrior, number 6, with a guest appearance by Nightcrawler.
There you go.
So, that might be the only Crystar in my collection.
I think I've got one myself.
We got Moon Knight. I don't know which volume this is. He's had so many different volumes. This is number 35, and it's got featuring the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. They're just not on the cover. But the Fly is, or the Human Fly.
The Human Fly.
That's it. And then we get into one of the I like this team up. I think a lot of people did. Marvel and DC got together and they put the X-Men with the Teen Titans.
Oh yeah, that's a good crossover.
I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I got Walt Simonson on the art. Yeah.
Great stuff. And then together, and I guess I was conserving on bags or doing the Metarog deal. I've got the special edition X-Men number 1 in the back.
Oh, nice.
Which I believe I think it's a reprint.
Yeah. Yeah, doing the Metarog. That sounds like a dance. We're doing the Metarog.
Doing the Metarog.
You have Higgy draw a picture of that.
There we go. And we'll have Easy do a song. Doing the Metarog. And I got this has got to be one of the most oddball type things that I have in, because I never knew of this character before. Obnoxio the Clown.
Yeah, yeah.
Number
I've
1.
got one of those. Yeah, I've got that book. Yeah, which one you were talking about?
It's like I couldn't tell you anything about Obnoxio at all, but it had the X-Men in it, so had to pick it up back in the day.
Stuff like that, you have to wonder if it was Assistant Editors Month.
Exactly. Right. And then here, speaking of Metarog, I'm sure he has this one, but I'm sure if he doesn't, he would like it. It's an advertising supplement to the Dallas Times Herald, the Uncanny X-Men at the State Fair of Texas.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. Don't have it, but I've heard of it.
I have no idea how I came across it. Probably in some dollar bin somewhere back in the day. And then, I don't know, boy, talk about breeding myself. Let's see. We got Heroes of Hope, number 1 with the X-Men.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that one. That's I think it's Art Adams on the cover.
And doing the Metarog once again. And that's not enough, so I got another issue of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You gotta have 3 if you're gonna have one.
Yeah, and I got another issue of that X-Men reprint.
I sense a theme here.
Yeah. I'll put that over there because I don't want it to screw up my computer thing. All right. We got Phoenix, the Untold Story, number 1.
Yeah.
Again. And then Marvel's 25th anniversary, they put out this Spider-Man versus Wolverine, number 1.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
It's a thick book too.
It's a thick one.
Yeah, there you go. It's a fatty. So not a square bound, but it's a fatty. And then some of the early Marvel fanfares with some X-Men stories in it.
Yeah, Marvel fanfare was.
Yeah, this is number 2.
Yeah, it was almost like an anthology, but with superheroes.
Yep. His number 3. A little Sauron action going there.
Yeah, there's some really good talent on those books.
This is number 33. We've got Wolverine and Rogue.
Yeah.
And number 40, we got the Angel, and he's getting his feathers plucked. He's pulling an Icarus or something right there.
Right.
Oh, all right. And then, let's see. Real quick, I got some more X-Men. I've showed a lot of my earlier X-Men, so I just grabbed a handful here, and things just fell down behind me.
Oh, is that the Mimic?
I'm scared to look. I'm scared to look. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh well. This is X-Men number 19.
Yeah.
With the Mimic.
Yeah.
Is number 20, a very well-loved copy.
It's the only kind to have.
That's it. That one's seen some better days. Here we go with number 21.
Well, there's always lots going on in those early covers. Great stuff.
Number 22 with, is that Count Nefaria? Who is that?
I'm not sure. Was he around back then?
That's what I was trying to remember if he was or not. I don't
Yeah, I remember him later on, like in the late 70s, early 80s. He had like a big colorful costume with a big cape and a, all that like red and black and yellow and yeah.
I don't know, but then he's got all his buddies here. You got the Plant Man, the Scarecrow, Porcupine, the Eel, the Unicorn. Down here, he's got a whole gang backing him up. So,
yeah, which begs the question: why was there never a character called the Platypus?
Who knows? Who knows? It's
Probably
23.
Yeah.
Action lovers, this one's for you.
There we go.
I love the blurbs on the cover back then.
Oh yeah.
Anything to hype it up, make you buy it. And it worked for me. Here's number 24 with the plague of the locust.
The locust.
Which I don't think the locust showed up too often. I know he appeared in a Hulk series in like the late 190s, somewhere in there. I think. But it's like,
later on, he changed his name to Cicada. I don't know.
Oh, it's number 25 with a bad cover job where it's too far over. It's only 2 cents. If you look, it says it's only 2 cents.
Wow.
Is that a cover variant?
Right. The 2 cent cover variant.
All right. Let's see. We got number 26.
Oh, yeah. It's got some nice colors on it.
Yeah, I like that one. And the Mimic returns. Number 27. Re-enter the Mimic.
Just because he was so popular in the first issue.
So popular, they went and what? Killed him off, right?
Yeah.
Back in the what was it, a Hulk? Was it a Hulk they killed him in? I think so. Number 28, Banshee.
Yeah.
And number 29, I like this cover because of all the floating heads here beside it.
Oh yeah, that's
and
a good
the
one.
Super Adaptoid and the Mimic. I want him to come out with an action figure of the Mimic. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Huh? Wouldn't that be? Wait, McFarlane, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, fat chance of that.
Yeah, he's going to make that one after he makes Ultra the Multi-Alien.
oh, I'm there for that. I'll go with that. Oh, let's see. That was 29. And for some reason, my number 30 is missing. Where's my number 30? All right, one more. Number 31, the Cobalt Man. Looks like Iron Man with having the
Yeah,
blues. So there we go. Oh, and gotta have the Juggernaut. We'll end with the Juggernaut. 32.
there we go.
The Juggernaut, the Juggernaut. He's in the air and everywhere. All right, there we. Oh man, I don't want you to get the wrong impression of me, brother, when you're showing you comics, but that's when I'm gonna have to pick up this mess behind me. It is awful.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, I knocked the stack over a while ago, and I was straightening them up while you were doing yours.
Oh my
I
gosh.
understand. Yeah.
Let's see. Where find the line? We'll find the line. Do 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 do. Did I miss it? No. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay, thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate that. And we got Grayman. He says, "Hi D, you." I gotta get my glasses on. There we go. You Bonzer Boomerang Koala Cuddler.
Oh, wow.
That's a mouthful right there.
Oh, wow, that is.
Werewolf by Legend. She's chuckling.
Yeah, I was hoping that was a compliment.
Yes. And trusty sidekick says, Shiar Imperial God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Man, drawing a blank on that. Something wicked. So, thank you for that. And Werewolf by Lunchtime also says, I used to love Power Pack when I was a kid, age 16, 17. Struggle with it now. That thing hasn't been out of that plastic bag since it came off the rack, I don't think. Crazy Hungarian says X-Men Titans crossover was awesome. Yeah, I agree, sir. Absolutely. Swagner says, "Hey Doc, that X-Men and Teen Titans crossover is sweet. Yeah, it's nice. It was a big deal back then. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually,
Marvel and DC.
yeah, when I went to a comic sale at my local shop, like where all the $5 books were like $1, that was one of the books they had in there. Of course, I already had it, so. But yeah, it was a great story.
Yeah, absolutely. Trusty Sidekick says we did a reading of Obnoxio versus the X-Men. Oh my god, I'll have to go find that because I want to know who voiced Obnoxio.
Right.
And Easy Comic Reader says, I'm on it. Metarog. Oh, he's going to do the Metarog. There we go. Awesome, awesome. We'll get Metarog on here. Love it. I love it. I love it. Robert Harrison 2.0. He says, I have that clown comic. I know
Right.
you do. Great stuff. Michael Taylor says, here's a thought. For Halloween week, maybe you guys could show Halloween themed covers. I like that idea. I like
Yeah,
that idea.
I do
Uh,
too.
we'll probably do that. I got some stuff. I don't have. I know some people like will set aside holiday themed ones. I can never do that. My collecting ACD or ADHD or whatever it is, OCD. That's what it.
Your
I
ACDC,
have to
your
have them.
ACDC.
Yeah, I have to have it. I have to have them in their regular series in order. So for me, I have to literally go and pull all these individual ones out. I don't have a box where they're all. I really should just get duplicates.
Yeah, you don't have any excuse. You just pull all the ones out of the different boxes and then have them in one stack, and then you can pull all the other boxes out and put them back in the other boxes. And spend twice as much time as we already do.
Oh, I'm telling you, and they'll never get put back. So I'll just be ready for the next year. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Mickey Puppet Show said, "Trusty." Michael Taylor says, or just horror covers in general. Yeah, yeah. I like it, like it. Swagda, sounds good, Michael Taylor. Comic Book G-Man says, love the books, Rob. Very nice. Thank you so much, Rob. Appreciate that, my friend. Michael Taylor says, very cool Spider-Man Wolverine. not one you see too often nowadays. Hey, there's Maranya. Hey, just woke up. My
There she
alarm
is.
didn't go off.
Welcome, Lady M.
Yes, thank you so much. Oh, well, Maranya, I've given a little bit of information out, but I was hoping that you would be able to. We were hoping everything was okay first, and then so if you get a chance, go ahead. If you haven't already done it, put the information right into the chat there, and then when we get to it, we'll be sure we read it and give everybody a chance to get updated on your situation. So, and then it just woke up. My alarm didn't go off. Oh, well, that's all right. You made it. That's the important thing.
That's the important thing.
Geeky Puppet Show, he's just not laughing. Crazy Hungarian says, Maranya, good morning. Michael Taylor says, very cool Marvel fanfare. Pterodactyl cover. I'm a fan of pterodactyl covers. There you go. Yep, little Sauron action on there. Love it. Werewolf by Lunchtime says, Mrs. Werewolf wants to know what that blue cuddly dude, Smurf, she said, in the background, Rod. She must be referring to this guy here. I don't know if let's see if I can't put that over there. So this guy right here, this is Captain Crunch
Yeah,
of the cereal.
yeah.
There's cereal. There's several cereals of Captain Crunch, and he's been around since like the '60s. I think. I don't think he was in the '50s, but I think he's a product of the '60s. And my mother actually found this up in our attic. So
Oh,
she
wow.
said, "Hey, you want Captain Crunch?" I said, "I'll take Captain Crunch." So she sent him over, and now he is helping out Adamant here, which you can't see.
It's a brave and
Adamant
bold
right here.
team up.
That's it. Adamant and Captain Crunch, they guard the spinner rack for me right here every week. So that's what he is. He's just a stuffed plush Captain Crunch. You can go on YouTube and find old commercials of Captain Crunch and stuff like the cartoon
Oh
commercials
yeah,
and stuff like that.
hilarious.
But that's what he is. Mike Till says, "Hey Maranya." Geeky Puppet Show says, I've been up for 2 hours, had breakfast and everything. I'm just now scheduling tonight's 8 p.m. Eastern Live reading of Batman and the Outsiders number 30. You
Nice.
mean you didn't have it done before now? Hey, you're slacking. What's going on? Definitely check them out if you get a chance and join in. Werewolf by Lunchtime says, Hey, Maranya. Michael Taylor says, Rod, Maranya's back. Do you want me to keep doing the line? Well, if Maranya wants to take back over, it's up to her. That's fine either way. I want to thank you for being able to do that for us while she was away. So thank you so much. Missing Mars says, nice X-Men you got there, Rod. Thank you so much, Double M. Appreciate it, sir.
Yeah, great stuff.
Swag that says, hey, Eminem. Geeky Puppet Show says, go ahead, Michael. Let Maranya have the morning off. There you go. Okay. Crazy Hungarian says, great X-Men covers, Rod. Well, thank you so much, Joe. Appreciate that, my friend. Maranya says, I do need to post something for you all. Rod gave me permission to post this link. It's a serious thing. Okay, here we go. There we go. And if you, I don't know how you can copy it down, or I don't, you can't really click on it or anything. I don't believe, but definitely, um, if you can help out in any way, it would be greatly appreciated by Maranya and her husband.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
So we hope everything turns out well with regards to it. I know the feeling because we just took our car in to have the inspection done, and they came back and said, "Yeah, you need quite a bit of work done on it." So it's like, okay, all right.
yeah.
So,
I get it.
but yeah. So I understand what you're going through, Maranya. Good luck. We're pulling for you and your husband. And like I said, if anybody has the chance to and would like to donate, please do. And this is where you go. So, cool beans. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Maranya. And we wish you the best. So, Diabetic Superman says hi to Maranya. Werewolf by lunchtime says fire in the background. Iceman's ice stream still hasn't melted. Michael Taylor says geeky. Let's see what Rod says. Oh, if you if you want to continue to do it, Michael, you can go right ahead because I'm not sure if Maranya is going to be able to stay for the whole thing or not. If she feels like taking it back over, it's fine. I appreciate all the help from everybody. So, and Maranya says, I would have posted this earlier, but I slept through my alarm. Oh my gosh. You
Been
must have
there.
been tired though if you're sleeping through the alarm. I mean, so
Yeah. I had the only reason I got is because I got 2 alarms, or I probably would have slept through this whole thing too.
I got a furry 4-legged alarm clock that comes and wakes me up.
Yeah.
George, he one of our cats, he likes to come up and wake me up. And usually it's about 7ish or so. So it's hard to go back to sleep because I know if I go back to sleep, I won't get up in time to be here. So I usually try to stay awake. So Michael Taylor says, Maranya, oh no, money issues again. Sorry to hear that. Absolutely appreciate that. Michael Taylor says, very cool books, Rod. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. Hey, August Aesthetic. Hey, Double
Hey,
A, how you doing?
Double A, good to see you.
Great to have you with us. He says, greetings, Rod and Shannon. Thank you, sir. And Maranya says, Obnoxio versus X-Men was done on I Love Comics. That's what I heard. I have not seen that one. So I want to know who voiced the voice of Obnoxio. Trusty Sidekick says, thanks, Maranya. I had forgotten that. And Geeky Puppet Show says, for Halloween, you guys just show current comic books. Oh, there you go. Some of those would be scary. Oh, all right. And Michael's provided us with another line. So what do you say? You got some more books you got over there to share?
Yeah, I got some more oddball stuff.
All right. Like I said, don't mind me. Don't think ill of me. I got to pick up this mess behind me. It's killing me.
Yeah, I did it earlier. So.
All right, here we
All
go,
right.
brother.
Continue with my Binky theme here. There's another title with Binky in it called Binky's Buddies. Another Henry Scarpelli cover in the Archie vein. And
I'm gonna turn off my mic so you don't hear me cursing myself.
Okay. We appreciate that. And we got Binky's Buddies number 3. And here's a Dr. Silver Age special. What is the number? Twice the fun for the price of one. Fox and the Crow, number 99. You don't see these too often out in the wild, if ever. Okay, and we got some Sugar and Spike. This is one that I saw in house ads, and I had to have a copy. This is the first one I bought because it's got like a color tear on it. But this is Giant Summer Fun, number F2. And I think, let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure how many Giants of Sugar and Spike there were, but this is number 85. Kind of reminds you of a Harvey comic with all the little features on the side. So had to have this one. And for some reason I had to have another copy. I guess I wanted to upgrade. It's got a little date written on it there. So 1969. Square bound goodness. And here we have Sugar and Spike number 95. Sheldon Mayer. And we got number 97. There's another giant, 25-cent giant. Just fun stuff. Okay, we're gonna change gears a little bit. Go back to the Bronze Age, or up to the Bronze Age, I should say. And I can tell I've not rebagged some of these. So there's a price tags on some of these. This is not what I paid for them because I got some of these in a lot. But yeah, here we have Black Magic #1. The Simon and Kirby specials. These are all reprints. I think there was 9 issues. I think I'm missing a couple. There's #1 and #2. Some great reprints. And there's another #2. And #3. Lots of dark doings going on there on that one. And #4. The Girl the Earth Ate Up. Extra eyewitness report. Fun stuff. #5. #7. It's a great, looks like a classic Kirby cover. The Amazing Accounts of the Strangest Stories Ever Told. What's Up in the Attic? The Family Freak. I think every family has one of those up in the attic, don't they? All right, going to change gears again. Go to a little sword and sorcery type thing. I always loved this title when I was a kid. And I know we have a few other fans. I know Higgy's a fan of this title. There's #1. Here's Claw the Unconquered. I always loved that little first DC issue blurb in the mid-70s there. The Sword and the Silent Scream. And here's another #1. And here's #2 with a great Ernie Chan cover. Look at that. I think some of these might have been featured on Eric K's channel. Like, which one do you like better, #1 or #2? Which cover? Go check out his videos. Great channel.
I gotta catch up on a lot of his. I'm behind probably by about 3 or 4 videos. I
Yeah,
gotta
he just
catch up.
he just did another Justice League one. I think it was the 30-cent covers.
Oh, cool.
It's great stuff. Yeah. Another #2. And speaking of Eric K, he was thinking of where's all the duplicates? Well, this is for you, buddy. Here are the duplicates. The duplicate copy sickness. And we got another great Ernie Chan cover, #3. I just love the colors on this.
Oh, yeah.
I know we're both fans of the masthead up here.
Yes, sir.
And another duplicate copy. And here we go. And another duplicate copy. Here we have #4, another great Ernie Chan cover.
Nice.
Yeah, Eric K, this haul is for you. Here's #5, another great Ernie Chan cover. This is a great series. It's sort of Conan-esque, I guess you could say. And you can find these in dollar boxes. I mean, a lot of great stuff is in those dollar boxes, folks. You just have to look. Another copy of that one. And another copy of that one. I don't know. That's before I started keeping track, I guess. Here's a great cover. And here's #7. Sword versus Sorcery, an incredible city beneath the sea, and the final fearsome facet of the Grimstones. Kind of looks like Swamp Thing coming up to get him there.
Mm.
And another copy of #7. Imagine that. And another copy of #7. Yeah, I haven't pulled these out. Probably the first time I pulled these out since I completed it. This is one of my favorites for obvious reasons. It's part of the DC Comics Sleeps the Bicentennial. This is #8.
Oh,
And number 18 in the series of the bicentennial run.
Couple more, you can get a belt buckle.
Yeah, just cut them all off and, send them in and get a belt buckle.
There you go.
I actually got on eBay and some other places just actually looking to see if anybody actually had that belt buckle. Have not found anyone yet.
No? There's
But
got to
you
be
think
out
about
there.
it, to get like 33 comics in a month, if you were like our age,
right.
like 12, 11, 12, 13 years old, you didn't have that kind of money to spend on comics. Wish
Absolutely.
I did, But yeah, I would be just kind of curious if anybody does have a belt buckle. I have got 2 copies of that though. I guess that's better than nothing, huh? There's number 9. And another number 9, number 9.
Number 9.
And another, number 9. And some reason there's a thing here. I guess I got with a Joe Kubert cover. Purple background. That's all the reason you need to buy that book. Another number 10. Number 11 with another Joe Kubert. Paul's kind of changed his look in the last 2 or 3 issues there. And we got number 12. And got a few more. More oddball stuff. Here we got the Masterworks series, great comic book artist number 1, Frank Frazetta. Some Shiny Knight reprints. I love these books. I'm missing a couple, I think, but these are from like the early 80s.
Yeah, I remember them.
And number 3, featuring Bernie Wrightson.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, I think they might be reprinting this from like a House of Secrets story or something. Maybe. Okay, got a couple miniseries here by Don McGregor and Gene Colan. If anybody remembers Nathaniel Dusk, Private Investigator, 1984. It two 4-issue miniseries. One was in 84 and the other was in 85. There's number 2, Gene Colan and Bob Smith.
Whatever happened to him?
Whatever happened to him, yeah. I don't remember him being in Crisis on Infinite Earths, so I thought they were going to put everybody in that.
Yeah, really.
Unless this was outside of continuity, which if it was, then it should be labeled Another Earth, But that's just me. Here's number 3. Yeah. And got the advertisement for the Masters of the Universe video game from Mattel Electronics. And number 4. Charlie Brown.
Froze up a little there, bud. We're still seeing the last Nathaniel Dusk cover.
Two. Number 1.
Oh, I don't know if you can hear me, but you appear to be frozen up. There we go. All right. It's kind of clunky, kind of choppy.
It's okay here. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. That's weird.
Okay, you got number 2 of the second series. Number 3, Apple Peddlers Die at Noon, Part 3.
I'm not sure if anybody can say if they could let us know in the chat, because all I've got is a frozen picture of you right now. I don't know.
Okay, let me go out and come back in.
Now you're fine. Oh, and you're going. Okay, he'll be right back, and we'll see more great comics. So let's see here. I'll show you some of the ones that I just bought, brand new. Frankenstein looked interesting, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I love some of the alternate covers on this. They look really cool. So, all right, he's back. Here we
How's that?
go. All right, you
Are
are
we good?
back to good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but if I'm doing this from my phone. Excuse me. So if I have Wi-Fi and data on at the same time, a lot of times I have to turn the Wi-Fi off for it to work good for some
Huh.
reason. So, all right, some more sword and sorcery stuff. How about some Beowulf Dragon Slayer?
Oh, here
Great
we go.
covers. Yeah, I think this was Ricardo Villagrán maybe on the art. To me, when I at first glance, it kind of looked like Mike Grill, and it kind of looked like a Warlord cover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Here's another number one for Eric. Here's number two. Here's my favorite cover of the series. Now this to me looks like a Mike Grill Warlord cover.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Of course, there's another better copy of that one. And number three, and this one reminds me of a Mike Grill cover too.
Yeah.
But just some real fun sword and sorcery type stuff. Another number three. Number four. Yeah, I'm a big fan of these short run series from the '70s. I know Eric K is too. I think Higgy has a bunch of these. Number five, sword and sorcery and flying saucers.
Oh, I love the colors in that.
Yeah, I can't beat that one. And there's another one for some reason. All right, last issue. Number six, another purple background. And just for good measure, another number six. All right,
Complete the breeding.
that's all I got. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All righty. And we got Michael. He provided the line this time
Thank
again.
you, sir.
So here we go.
And Eric saying, "Hey, Lady M." And he says, "Hey there, Maranya. I am one of us saying hello to Maranya. Also, glad you're here." And yes, we are.
Absolutely.
Crazy Hungarian says, "Captain Crunch, roof of your mouth killer, but still dying good."
That's
That's a
so
good way to
true.
describe that, huh?
That's right. That's so true, Joe.
And Michael Toe says, "Right, I'm guessing the Captain Crunch is from your childhood."
I'm thinking so. I don't remember it. I got to be honest. I don't remember it. But Ma said it's been up in the attic for a long time. So uh, I don't remember it, to be honest with you. So I have no idea. I wish I could say, yes, that's,
Right.
I remember sleeping with Captain Crunch by my
Yeah.
head in my bed.
Maybe if
But
he'd
I
been in a
don't.
comic book, you'd have remembered it.
There you go. More than likely.
Yeah. And Joe was saying, good. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
And Ron said, you can click on the link and it'll take you to the GoFundMe. We seriously need the car repair money. Yeah. So those of you that can give, please give
Yes.
for a worthy cause. And Michael Tess says, my internal alarm is pretty good.
You're a lucky one then.
And ECR says, the first submission for the Metarod completed, sending to your IG after the show.
Awesome.
Hey,
All right.
hey, if they're expecting us to get up and dance, I'm going to have to disappoint everybody on my part. Maybe we'll just do it from our chairs and do
Oh,
like the King Tut or something.
yeah, yeah. You know, I'm right there with you because this guy right here, there's no rhythm in this body, none at all. So,
And Werewolf says Rico wakes me at 5 a.m. even if I went to bed at 4:55 a.m. He doesn't care. It's all about the cats, folks. We know this.
It's funny because you mentioned 5 a.m. 5 a.m. in the summertime. Uh, the birds. We have a big blue spruce tree, and the birds sitting at a lot of time. 5 o'clock, like almost on the nose. 5 o'clock, they'll start tweeting, chirping, and whatnot. It's like you guys, who wakes you guys up? You know what I mean? Crazy.
Right. And Michael says, Rod, I envy your mess. Seriously.
Oh, thank you, Michael. I think if you saw it though, you might have second thoughts on that.
Yeah, it's funny. I was talking to my mom the other day, and she does a lot of crafts and does a lot of painting. So she's got a back room just dedicated to that. She says, I can't make a path in here, and but I'm trying to get it done. I said, well, you need to do what I did a few years ago. You had like the before video or picture, when it was like, well, it's kind of that kind of shape now, but not as bad. But where there's like, I had to like make a path all the way through, and then I did the after video when I put the shelves in and all that. And I said, you need to do something like that. And I said, yeah. I said, I'm not going to do it.
I hear you. Oh, I got to figure out something. Oh,
And Robert Harrison says sugar and spikes are hard to find. Yeah, they are.
yeah, you don't see those. Not
Yeah,
even in
fun.
the dollar bins or anything like that.
Yeah, fun stuff. In one of the issues of Amazing World of DC Comics is number 5 because that's the first one I ever bought. Sent off for it when I was a kid. My hard-earned 6 quarters, $1.50, and that really hurt me because that was like 5 comics or 6 comics that I couldn't have. But once I
Yeah.
got the issue, it was really good because it has a great article on Sheldon Mayer and Sugar and Spike and Scribbly and all those characters. So yeah, it's definitely worth a look.
Oh, cool.
And August says, as far as that Fox and Crow from Shannon, I remember when historian Mark Vanier, I never knew how to pronounce it. Is it Vanier or Vanier or I'm not sure.
I've never
But
heard how
anyway, he
it's pronounced.
recommended it. I checked out some issues, but was disappointed because it was always about Crow trying to swindle Fox. And Iggy Pop goes, nice, Fox and Crow, Shannon. Thanks, sir. And Michael says, Rod, your mess is better than the real world mess. I will have to
Well,
agree wholeheartedly.
I agree there. So,
And Crazy Hungarian says, great Black Magic comic, Shannon. Thank you, sir.
mm.
And Tempest says some cool covers on those Black Magic comics. Yeah, that's great stuff. Hey, 20-cent cover. You can't go wrong there. And Eric Case, I really like Claw 2 was my favorite cover. Yeah, mine too, Eric. And Higgy Pop, wow, a giant sugar and spike. Never came across that one. Yeah, I saw that in a house ad, as I said before. And I said, one day I will have that book. So now I got 2 of those books. And Michael says, very cool, Claw number 2. Yeah, we got some fans of Claw number 2.
There you go.
And Eric he said, yes, I did feature Claw 1 and 2. I went with the second issue. More fans.
There you go.
Yeah. And Werewolf says, Mrs. Werewolf would like to read your Black Magic books, Shannon. If you post them to Australia, I promise we will have them back to you within the next 30 or 40 years.
I love it.
You tell Mrs. Werewolf I'll see what I can do.
Maybe he just wants a copy. One of the
Yeah.
copies.
Just maybe scan the pages and put them on here.
Oh.
And ECR says, Shannon's Black Magic comics got a spell on me, baby. Got a spell on me, baby.
Yeah, there you go. Love it. Love it. Love the
Higgy Pop's
music.
Claw. Yeah, I knew he was a fan.
Wow.
Eric K., I knew you would not let me down with the duplicate copy sickness. No, I will never let you down with that, my friend.
He's poster child.
Right. I'll fly my flag proud on that one.
There you go.
And August says from the Black Magic that Shannon showed, one issue was loosely based on the true life Edward Mordrake, who actually had another face on the back of his head. Oh wow, did not know that.
I
Great info.
remember vaguely seeing. Didn't they have? I think there's actual pictures of him.
I don't
with
ever remember.
that.
Was that like in the? You remember they used to advertise that book? It wasn't really nice and wasn't politically correct. With that book, they would advertise called Freaks or like Special
Uh,
People. That's what it was called. Yeah, but they had like the
I,
photographs of the people, the dog face boy and all that kind of stuff.
oh
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
wonder if that was part of that.
I I I seem to recall. I want to say I remember seeing pictures of them showing him in the back of his head, and it was really freaky.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
And Missy Mars says, nice claw and horror reaping. Shannon, gig last night? Yeah. Gig last night. I got off work. I got an hour drive to get home. So I got off work, came in, took a shower, loaded my gear, got there to set up at 6:30. We played from 8 to 11, broke down, got back, time I ate something, it was probably 1:30 or 2 o'clock before I went to bed or fell asleep, let's put it that way. Then woke up like a quarter to 5 and didn't go back to sleep till almost a quarter to 8. And then I laid back down and dozed off until the clock went off about an hour and a half later. So, yeah, I'm kind of running on fumes. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
And Michael Taylor says you can never have too many claws. Snick. uh,
Hold on. Hold on.
Only on.
There you go. That's right. You can never have enough. Never
I
have
knew it
enough
was coming.
claws.
Snick.
There you go, Michael.
And he also says, very cool masterworks. Yeah, I need to find that number 2. You know how long that ran, Rod? Was it just like the 3 issues or was it 4? Or...
Which one was no for the Masterworks? No,
Yeah,
all I remember that first one. So I
yeah.
must have. I think I've had the first one, but I didn't get any of the other ones. So I haven't any idea.
Yeah, that's one of those things where I have to be doing a post-it note for me instead of something you showed. And Lead Paint says exactly right about the DC belt buckle contest. That was a big investment for a little kid to make to get that lame prize.
Really, it was like a
Agreed.
Superman one, right? It was a
Yeah, yeah.
Superman, wasn't
It
it?
was
A
just like a
Superman
little
buckle?
cheap,
Yeah.
And Crazy Hungarian says Nathaniel Dusk is a classic. Yeah, I thought the stories were pretty good. And Lead Paint Rod, I meant Shannon. Okay. Yeah, we got you.
We got you back.
And Geeky Puppet Show says Governors of the Universe video game. And August says nice Wrightson cover, Shannon. Did you know there's a new hardback book out now on Wrightson's biography? No, I did not know that. That I will definitely write down. Okay, Wrightson biography. Is it out now, or is it coming out in the future, or what? Inquiring minds want to know.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dum, dum, dum. Yeah, Shannon is roboting.
Well, that was when you. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
freezing up a
I know
little bit.
she meant rebooting, but I just vain attempt at humor. Yeah, I don't know what that is. If a lot of times if I turn my Wi-Fi off, I'm fine. And just go with the data on my phone. So, and Shannon's frozen like my feet in an Icelandic puddle. Well, it's nice to know how he spends his spare time. And Geeky Puppet Show says Shannon is a robot. And one of us says he is froze. And it's still more frozen from Bob. Technical issues from Michael. I am one of us. Looks good now. Never looked good. At least I was moving, right? Michael tells us that's a unique Frankenstein. Yeah. Good now from Robert Harrison. Lead Paint says that new Frankenstein is pretty good. New angle on the classic story.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. For a second there, I was thrown by the Frankenstein thing. While you were off, I showed the new Frankenstein book that just came out last Wednesday, and I picked it up. That's it. Man, my brain was like frozen. Like Frankenstein. I missed the Frankenstein
What
one,
Frankenstein?
and I was the one who showed it.
And Eric K says, love that first issue of Beowulf. Love the colors. Yeah, it's good stuff. And Geeky Puppy Show says the new Frankenstein is a really good book, Rod. You should really read that book today.
Yeah, I've got it right here. I wanted to read it, but I left him down here because I did Micah's show, Graphic Man's show on Wednesday night, and I
Yeah.
had it there, and I forgot to forgot to bring it upstairs. So yeah, it'll go upstairs with me along with a couple other ones here. So
And Michael says, very cool. Beowulf's claws and masterwork, Shannon. Thank you, sir.
mm.
And Ron says, Captain Crunch's full name is Horatio Magellan Crunch.
I did
Magellan.
not know
Yeah,
those.
sorry. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love the facts.
And Swagda says, Captain Crunch is one of the best cereals.
It's since I had my open heart surgery back in 2020, and they told me this when I after the surgery. They said that surgery for some reason will change your taste, how things taste, and it did. A lot of the breakfast cereals that I grew up on, or that I used to like, they all tasted different, except for Captain Crunch. The Captain Crunch regular and the Captain Crunch peanut butter. Those two still taste great. So I'm sticking with Captain Crunch.
And Hinky says, yeah, I love the Beowulf. Yeah. Yeah, I knew he was a fan.
Hang on.
And Swag saying, hey to Lady M. And QNS says, howdy Naranya. And August says, in those X-Men comics from Shannon, I don't think I showed any X-Men comics. Might have been talking about you, Rod. There was
Probably.
letters page where they were debating about Iceman, whether his whole body changes to ice or whether it's ice on the surface only. What do you think? What do you
That's a
think,
good
Rod?
one.
I have no clue.
I don't know, but I think it would be neat if it was all the way through. Solid ice.
Yeah. Kind of
That's
makes you
what
wonder,
that's
though,
what
if all of his organs were frozen up. I mean, how would he? So
how does he get
sounds like a
ice?
good debate there.
Right, but how would he get ice on his body anyway? So it's like it's it's like from what you call it there, the Endgame movie. When Hulk's talking about time travel. It's either all right or it's all wrong. Who knows? It's time travel.
Right. And it's comic books, so you have to
There
have
you
that
go.
suspension of disbelief,
Absolutely. I know as a kid I always thought of it as solid ice. He was solid
Yeah, I
ice.
did too. Yeah. And Swag is saying, hey to QNS. And Lead Paint says, why don't you marry him? And
All
there's the
right, and
line.
Michael set us up with another line here.
Show us some
So
comic, Rod.
all right, we got a few more here. I'm gonna switch to DC. So uh, we'll pick up. I'm gonna start off with these right here. I just picked these up last week, and just a little hideaway place. And usually they have a lot of more modern or esoteric books that I don't collect or anything. But this time I found the last place I looked. My wife was already at the register to check out. And I said, well, I'm going to go over and check over here in this corner. And I did. And I come up with these. So we got Our Army at War, number 134.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
So I says, yeah, you got to come home. Here is 145 of Our Army at War.
Nice.
And then this one here, which I don't know if I have. I might have a copy of this already. If so, I'm willing to bet that this copy is better than my copy. And this is All American Men of War, number 104, with the Navajo Ace, Johnny Cloud.
Yeah, you can just send me the better copy.
Okay, I'll put that right over. So those I was really surprised and thrilled when I saw those. And
Yeah, I would be
whoops,
too.
I put them over here. Whoops, here I am knocking things down again. Holy mackerel. All right. So I'm gonna show some DCs and few of my favorites, and I know your favorite uh, series. We're going to start off with Aquaman with some go-go checks. Number 26.
There we go.
So, number 27.
Nice. Now, was Nick Cardy doing the art by this time, or
I believe so. Yeah, that's a Nick Cardy cover.
yeah,
So I'm sure he was doing the innards as well.
right.
And this one, I always love the colors on this one. This one always seemed to, whenever I have them out, this one jumps out at you. And this is Aquaman number 25. So this one was out of order here. Out of order. No, you're out of order.
That's a good one.
Yeah, the colors on it just
Yeah,
crazy pop.
the as far as the artwork on it, I mean, you start out with Ramona Freight, and then you go to Nick Cardy, and then you go to Jim Aparo. Well, you can't lose on any of that. And then later on, when they canceled Aquaman and he went to Adventure Comics, you had Don Newton doing Aquaman. So you
Very
had just
nice.
great artists all the way around on that series.
You can't beat that with a stick.
You
And we
cannot.
got number 28 with more go-go checks. He's
Yeah.
about to get the point.
Well, it's about time.
And then this was this was one of the first Aquamans that I got as a back issue, and I remember picking it up at the flea market, but it was like really cool. I was like, oh, I've never seen this before, not even in house ads and stuff. And it's Aquaman number 30, and they're doing the funeral.
Oh yeah, you got Metamorpho
And
in the Justice League. Yeah,
yeah, I love the fact that they like made the Q a wreath.
right.
It's just great.
Yeah, I've seen that cover a lot. I need to get that issue. I love that cover.
It's really good. And when you look at the cover, it kind of looks like it's just kind of sketched. So at first glance, I almost thought it was a Kubert cover, you know,
Right.
but I don't see any signature on it, and I got a feeling it's Cardi.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I think all that run was Cardi.
yeah, but it was great to see Metamorpho. You know, I loved it. So here we go with number 31. Ogre strikes again, which was, I guess, his Spectre,
Right. So
James Bond Spectre.
when
He
did
had
Ogre
Ogre.
strike the first time?
And here's number 32. Triton the Terrible.
Yeah, that's a good cover.
And number 33 with Aqualad and Aquagirl center stage.
Oh
Tula.
yeah, I like Aqua Girl.
Tula lula lula. And we go with number 34, Aqua Beast, the Abominable.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Is there any such thing as a bad Silver Age comic book?
Not in my world. Not in my world. And then we switch gears over to the Tiny Titan, the world's smallest superhero, the Atom, with number 14.
Yeah.
Fighting his own uniform. Boy, you shouldn't have worn it so long. You should have washed it, man.
Yeah.
It's got a life of its own now. Here's number 15.
Yeah.
That's Gil Kane, isn't it?
Gil Kane on the membrane.
I think it is. It
Yeah.
sure looks like a Gil Kane. Gil Kane. Here we go with number 16. This one, whenever I see this cover and I pull this book out, I always think my first thought is, wow, that's really sun faded. But it's not. Those are the colors. It's like a light orange.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So, but he kind of flattened the atom. And here he is. He's not flat, but he's tired. It's number 17. How do you get stuck on a tire like that?
Yeah. He looks kind of tired.
Yeah. Number 18.
Yeah, I like those cane covers. You know, anytime he's hitting somebody, their head is like knocked all the way back.
He don't cheat you on the head roll.
Yeah.
Here's number 19 with a guest appearance by Zatanna.
Oh wow, I've never seen that one. Okay, Adam number 19, which I'm trying to complete that run anyway, but I didn't know the Tana guest starred in it.
Yep, that's number 19. And then we got number 20, Challenge of the Computer Crooks,
Yeah.
where they actually doubled as lucha libre wrestlers.
Yeah. Uh, cheap meal mascaras knockoffs.
There you go. Number 21, look out for them cats. That looks like my cat, George. That's just what he looks like. Here's number 22 with Bat Knights of Darkness.
Oh
That
wow.
don't look like Batman.
No, you got a costume upgrade or downgrade.
And then we're going to shift gears for the last leg. What did I do with it? Over here to another series which is near and dear to us, and that's Doom Patrol.
Oh yeah.
And some go-go checks action with Doom Patrol number 111.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. It's like the Space Hulk. Number 112.
Man, those are classic.
It just that whole period, you know me in the go-go checks period,
Oh yeah.
but
Yeah.
really
I'm,
anything in the Silver Age, like you just said, anything in the Silver Age is awesome. It really is. So anything in the Bronze Age is awesome, you
yeah.
know. So I mean, because that's the window we grew up in,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
60s and 70s.
Oh, I
Love it
totally get
all. 113.
it. Nice.
Dun, dun, dun. And number 114, or the Conqueror.
He looks like Java from Metamorpho. Or it
That's
could
it.
be Gnark from the Teen Titans. You remember Gnark?
That's yep. Yes, sir.
Who could forget
Absolutely.
Gnark?
Here we go with number 115. It's 12 cents, but they put 15-cent stamp on the thing.
Yeah. Well, you gotta love those giant eye covers.
And number 116, this was one that I remember seeing in house ads, and it was, I want to know, I want to read the story.
So you had to get it.
Yeah, had to get it. It's just like I love the characters. I know you're the same way. Love the characters, so I want to read every single story that they did, in that
Right.
Silver Age. I love this cover. This is one of the coolest covers.
Oh yeah.
117. Look at that.
That's great.
That is just cool. Look at the terror on Calder's face. He is just that bird's got to be huge. I love that cover. Here's number 118. I think that's Madame Rouge.
Looks like she needs to put some more rouge on. That's pretty ugly.
Yeah, she was only looking on the right side. Yeah. I love this cover too. This is so psychedelic. Number 119, The
Oh yeah.
Mind Stealer. I love that. That is just great.
Yeah. I love Robot Man.
Oh. And poor Robot Man, yeah, I don't know. 120, not looking good.
Oh, I
And
love
they're
that
all
one.
just walking away. Help, anybody, somebody. And of course, this one, the last issue of the first original run, uh, it's the last original story in the original
Right.
one, I should say, is 121. You decide, do they live or die?
They died. Yeah,
Yep.
that's a book that's on my. It's a high priority on my list. I want to get actually those last two. I want to get the whole series, but there's just certain covers that I want to get first. You know how that works.
Oh, yes, I do.
Same thing with Metal
So,
Men and Challengers and all that.
yep. I love that cover. Just that masthead with
Oh
the
yeah,
the logo and everything just pops right on that thing. It
yeah.
just it's only
That was
missing some go-go checks.
yeah. That's getting a little pricey too.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. Death of the Doom Patrol.
Wow. All right, and then they went on for three more issues, but they were reprints. This is 122.
Yeah, yeah. I've got all those. They do that with the Doom Patrol, and they did that with the Legion of Superheroes and Johnny Thunder and
Challengers of the Unknown.
Challenge the Unknown Trigger Twins. They just
Yep,
had that one little few months of like doing the 20-cent cover reprints.
yep. Is 123. I love that they put the line up there. I like that. And the last one, number 124, all
Yeah,
white Doom Patrol cover.
there you go. We got the heads on the
Great.
side. You got kind of the picture frame deal going on. Yeah,
Yeah,
they got it all right there.
yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. There we go. So let's get us back together. And I got the
Yeah,
Michael's
before we
line
get
right.
started, while you were showing those, I was like, okay, in honor of the Doom Patrol, these are from the Justice League animated figures. Uh, so we got, this guy,
Yes, Mento.
Mento.
Oh, those are on my hit list.
Yeah,
Nice. Yes.
Negative
Negative
Man,
Man.
Elastigirl,
Cool.
and my favorite, Robot Man.
Yes.
Yeah, there
Yes.
wasn't a figure of the chief. I guess it would have been kind of hard with a wheelchair, and it might not have been PC or whatever. But yeah, they did them like in sets, and I bought like a case of them like 10 or 15 years ago, and got these, and got like the Shazam family, and like some of the Legion and some of the other characters. So yeah, I really love these figures.
Yeah, those
But
are
in
cool.
honor of your Doom Patrol collection, thought I'd throw those up.
I know that they did like a 7 inch or 6 or 7 inch group of figures, and those were the ones I was trying to get with the Negative Man,
Yeah.
Robot Man, and stuff. I'm still gonna get those at some point. You can get them on eBay or whatnot. So, but yeah, that's what I want. I want to get the Doom Patrol figures. I don't think I have any Doom Patrol figures,
Oh no.
which is yeah, that's a tragedy right there in
You
itself.
got the Metal Men PVC, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, yeah, that was scary because the box came. Remember, it was crushed.
Yeah, that was a shame. Yeah,
I was
but the
like,
figures were okay,
no.
right?
Yeah, it's like, first you, post office. No.
Did
All
they
right.
did they ever
Go
make
ahead.
any Challengers of the Unknown figures?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, that's something to
I
look
don't think
for.
so.
Let's write that
Hey,
down.
McFarlane, are you listening?
Right.
All right, quite enough, Sayer. He says, SD, peace sign. And Geeky Puppet Show says, everyone knows that birds don't sleep. They are spy drones for the government to watch us. They only chirp in the morning to cause you stress by waking you up early while they work overtime out here. I'm telling you. And Maranya, she's posting the GoFundMe page once again. We're posting the GoFundMe link for the newcomers. Please help. Anything is appreciated. Absolutely. Keep her in our hearts and minds and prayers. And if you can help at all, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Robert Harrison says, there's a sugar and spice comic on eBay now. First appearance of some baby in a stroller. $80 postage. $25. No thanks.
No, I can see like if it was the first appearance of Sugar and
Excuse me.
Spike, maybe. But they did like didn't they have like a Millennium edition of that Sugar and Spike #1?
I, they could have. I don't remember seeing it. So I just got a message from my son. He says, "Yeah, that's awesome." I don't know what he's talking about. He might be watching. And Triple P, he says, I just got to watch the holiday special you did with my recent pickups. Thank you so much. I'm running around doing errands and trying to sneak in a drive to the local show going on right now. Well, absolutely.
Nice.
Thank you for sending the pictures and forgiving my faux pas of waiting a month to reply to your Facebook message. I couldn't believe I did that. It's just I don't get on my social media as often as I should. Sorry about that. Mike Steele says, I had a cool Superman belt buckle in the 70s. There's a picture of me wearing it. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Michael, we're going to get you on YouTube so you can show these pictures and show your collection.
Absolutely.
Double A says, to answer Shannon, the Wrightson book is already out. It's being sold at Gotham City Comics as well.
Oh,
Kevin's
awesome.
store out
Yeah.
in Mesa, Arizona.
Check that out.
Absolutely. You got a great store, man. I wish I lived closer because I'd be visiting that store
Yeah.
a lot. Great store. Robert Harrison says, I got my glasses. Some if I get too close, they don't work. If I'm too far, my eyes don't work. How they got the movie Frankenstein from the book, I'll never know.
Yeah. It's a lot different.
Yeah.
Classic
Werewolf
book.
by Lunchtime says, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just said it was a classic book,
Oh, yeah. The original by Mary Shelley. Yep. I never did the original movie end like the book? The one with Boris Karloff, did that end? Because in the book, doesn't he just kind of drift off on an ice barge or something?
Yeah, something. It's been so long since I read it.
I think, and I don't remember seeing that in the movie, but I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've seen the old Frankenstein Universal movie.
Yeah, me
So,
too.
Werewolf by Lunchtime says, I bet the new Frankenstein book doesn't smell as nice as the old Frankenstein book. And Werewolf also says, Kubert on those war books, Rod? I believe so.
Oh yeah, it's always
Yeah.
Hubert on the war books, unless it was somebody like John Severin
Yep.
or somebody like
Yep.
that.
Nope, it's him. And in fact, this one, it's even got his signature on it. So, yes, absolutely. You are correct, Werewolf.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Robert Harrison says, Rod, I am jealous of those war comics. They're out there. They're still out there.
Well, I'm with you,
Hopefully.
Robert. I mean, I've got a
And
ton, but there are like tons and tons more that I don't have that I'd like to have.
yeah, believe me, I'm in the same boat as you guys. I'd pick them up when I see them, just like you guys do, and but you'd really love to have a nice collection of all those.
Oh
And
yeah.
unfortunately, like everything else, they're getting more and more expensive. Higgy Pop says, "Oh, nice our army at war, Rod. Thank you so much, Higgy. Appreciate that, sir." Mike Taylor says that era of Aquaman had fantastic covers. Yes, I agree. Cardi was at the top of his game. And Werewolf by Lunchtime says, do you guys have any Sea Devils? I was
Yeah,
going to say,
I have maybe. Well, I got an AOK that I showed a while back that Lead Paint said he sent me the first Sea Devils appearance. And that was just that blew me away. Still blows me away. But other than that, I think I only have like a couple issues. So that's they're on the list.
yeah, but
Yeah,
that showcase one,
yeah,
that's nice.
yeah. But
That is a
I'm
nice
with
book.
Werewolf. I love those gray tone painted covers.
Yep. And speaking for myself, I do have Sea Devils of the whatever, what was it, 36, 38 books. I think I'm missing 7, I
Oh,
think.
that's great. Yeah, that's a nice
So
run.
They're getting there. Now most of them are the single digits, down into the single digits. And of course, they command big money. So,
Yeah.
but still on the list, like you say, still on the list. Hey, Graphic Man is here. Hey,
Hey,
Micah.
hey, Micah, how you doing?
Great to have you with us. He says, hello, fine folks. It was great being on Graphic Man's show Wednesday night. Had a
Yeah,
lot of fun.
yeah. I actually got to sneak on there for about 45 minutes. It was real fun.
Yeah, yeah, very, very cool. So, Micah, you going to have a show this week? Let us know in the chat here. Michael Taylor says, Werewolf, Sea Devils had fantastic covers. Yes, they do. They do, they do. And Werewolf says, howdy, Micah. Grayman says, got my first Sea Devils just recently. Cool beans.
Oh,
Love
nice.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
congrats.
Yes. Cool. And Psychotronic Squirt Gun Aaron. Hey, Aaron, how you doing?
Aaron, glad to see you, Aaron.
Great to have you
Aaron,
with us, brother.
yeah, Aaron found me on Instagram. He said, "Is this Shannon the Bass Can?" I said, "It is." You know, and they invited me to the chaotic stream and put me in one of his groups. So thank you again, Aaron, very much.
Cool beans. He says,
Whenever I
nice,
get a
Adam.
chance, I will try to join you, gentlemen.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I wanted to be on this past Thursday, but I wound up it just wasn't going to happen for me as much
Yeah,
as I tried. But I told him pencil me in for this Thursday. So there we go. Werewolf by Lunchtime says absolutely, Michael. Lead Paint says, hey, I'm Micah. And Michael Taylor says, hey, Micah, good to eat you. I'm okay. I I think he means good to see you.
yeah. I hope that's a typo.
That's what I would say. And Gray Man says most of that Adam run is Gil, I think. Yeah, a good portion of it is old Gil. Love Gil Kane. Maranya says hello to everyone in the peanut gallery, including all of Maranya's legion of peanut pets. I have not run the peanut pets thing today. We got some new additions. So let me run that right now. So right here, I got that squared away yesterday, as a matter of fact. So there we go. We got some new additions.
That was awesome.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. I love doing it. It
Great.
takes time, but it's a labor of love because I just love the creative, and I love the fact that the Peanut Gallery got behind that and let us know and let Maranya know their pets and everything. I love that. That's just goes to show you how great this community really is. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Great stuff.
So awesome, awesome, awesome. Gray Man says Adam is Ironed Man. Yeah, there you go on that cover. Absolutely. You got it, Gray Man. Graphic Man says, arg, too much Gil Kane. He says, hi to Werewolf by lunchtime. And Werewolf says, put it in a video, Gray. And Aaron says, greetings, Rod, Shannon, Lady M, and the Peanut Gallery. And greetings to you, sir. Don't forget to check out Aaron. He'll be helping out Rob Triple C on his claim auction. Claim auction. I keep wanting to throw auction in there. There's no auction. Claim sale. Coming on right after we go off the air, about 12:30, 12:45. So, and then Aaron does the show, takes the lead on Monday nights with Rob helping him out. So you can't beat it. $2 comics and free shipping. Come on.
There you go. You
Come
cannot
on.
beat that. That's a great service those guys provide. And Rod, you probably can't throw that
Absolutely.
claim auction around too much. It's probably not PC in some areas, so you know.
Yeah. I just want to throw auction in there and gotta stop that. Gray Man says, hot tar sticks to you like a tire. Yeah, well, yes, it does. Whenever they're doing new tar and you hear the because it comes off the tire right up the side of your car. Great. Gray Man also says, coming up soon, Werewolf by lunchtime. Michael Taylor says, hey, PSG. Gray Man says, that was like her second or third appearance, I think. I think he's talking about Zatanna in that Adam book,
Yeah.
because I think that is one of her earliest appearances. Psychotronic Squirt Gun Aaron says, greetings to Michael. Double A says Jim Aparo was good on Aquaman, but I used to prefer him on the Spectre. That was when they went more into horror, remember? I like him on both. I like
Oh yeah.
anything Jim Aparo drew.
I'm with you, man. Anything Jim Aparo, yeah.
I mean, he was just, to me, he was very similar to my favorite Neil Adams. He was just different enough so that it was his own style and everything. But I just love anything he did. Those Brave and the Bolds he did for years. Great stuff. Got to see him draw many characters, and I would have loved to have seen him on. They should have cloned him and then had him do the line of DC books.
Right. Yeah. Right. Exactly. The
Gray Man says,
Apparoverse.
there you go. I like it. The Apparoverse. I love it. The Gray Man says, was going to use that one for Slingers today, but was too lazy to pick it out of the box. And don't forget to check out Cover Slingers about 2 o'clock on Gray Man's channel. You see them battle it out for their covers for bragging rights and put poor Matilda through the
Absolutely.
ringer each time. Mike Taylor says, cool Adam 2122. I just, that Silver Age, those Silver Age books, and I know Shannon's feels the same way. Those Silver Age books that showcased these individual JLA members, they're just awesome. They really are. They're just so cool. They're very nostalgic for me, and I'm sure for him. Just love them, and they were the first things that I really set out to collect, as far as Phil, you know. So,
Yeah, you're glitching up there, Rod. You're freezing, and your audio's getting kind of fuzzed up.
uh oh. Do I need to go out and come back? How am I doing? Am I still glitched?
Yeah, on my end you are. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'll go out and I'll come back in. I just want to know my place here. Psychotronic Squirt Gun, Aaron.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave the studio. Well, better not do that. How do I get off of?
And then there was one. Technical difficulties, folks. I'm sure Rod will get it lined out in a second. I had to do the same thing earlier, so we're just doing the best we can with what we've got. I did want to mention, I've shown this before, this George Wilson book that's coming out, the guy that painted all the Gold Key covers pretty much. It was delayed so many times. It was supposed to come out like October before last, maybe, if I remember right. And I actually emailed the people that published this, Hermes Press, and they said, well, we're a small company and we try to stay on top of stuff, but the guy that was doing the book actually left, so they got somebody else coming in and trying to figure out how to finish the book. So that's why it's delayed until next February.
Ouch.
So I'll
Yeah.
get it one day. Like I say, my son and his family pre-ordered it for me, got it for me as a gift, and so I'm still gonna have to wait. So, yeah.
How am I doing now?
Rod, you're still kind of glitched up on my end. Yeah, you're
Oh,
okay. Now you're moving. Now you're
okay.
moving. There you go.
All right. All right. Well, we got Psychotronic Squirt Gun Aaron. He says, go checks. Nice. Yeah. You know me and my go checks, baby. Tempest from Mars says, flick off. That's quite extreme language for a Silver Age comic. And the Gray Man says, Rod hates go checks. It's all about metal covers and die cut for him. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. And he's laughing at Gray Man. Gray Man says, I am slowly working on Doom Patrol run. Yeah, awesome. It's a fun run. Yes, sir. Michael says, very cool books, Rod. Well, thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate that. Double A says, besides the Doom Patrol, Robot Man, Rod. Remember the Golden Age one? Yep, he was like
Oh,
the
yeah.
blue colored, light blue. I remember when he got
Yeah.
beheaded, so he was trying to find his head. Pretty bizarre.
Right.
And he was featured in what was it, All Star Squadron, right?
Oh yeah, he was in there a lot, and then he was featured in that Elseworld story, the Golden Age. Remember that? Actually
Yes,
turned out to be a bad guy at the end of that one. Yeah. But what
that's
was his
right.
secret identity? Was it Paul Dennis? Was his secret identity? Was that his name? Did I remember that right?
I can't say yes or no because I can't
Yeah,
remember.
because the one of the Doom Patrol was Cliff Steele, right?
Cliff Steele, right? Yeah,
Right. Yeah,
the
I'm
former
thinking
race
it's
car
Paul
driver.
Dennis was the original Robot Man. But yeah,
Wow.
I was like that character too.
Mm. All righty. Werewolf by lunchtime. I'm slowly working on my Doom Patrol as well. Really slowly. I have zero issues. Hey, each journey starts with your first step, right?
With one book, yeah,
Michael Taylor says, very cool Doom Patrol figures. Do you still have the Marvel family figures?
I do. Just
Captain
hold
Marvel?
on, really. Yeah. Let's see.
Gonna run through a couple more. We got Scotty Z70. Great to have you with us, Scotty. Thank you for joining us. Did any of my comments go through? This is happening too much. This is the first comment of yours that I've seen today that I can recall. So I don't remember seeing you. So I don't know if there was something glitching on your end or what. I don't know why you wouldn't show up. You always have in the past. So hopefully, whatever it was, maybe got fixed, and now we can see your comments. And Tempest from Mars says, nice figure, Shannon. DC Universe Classics did Robot Man, Negative Man, and Elastigirl, but still no Doc figure. Yeah. They've gotta come out with one. Leave it to McFarlane. He'll come out with one. I mean, they made figures of Professor X, right? So
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't find. My figures kind of in disarray on that shelf. I found three of them that were in that series, but I couldn't find Captain Marvel. Couldn't find. Anyway, here's Shazam. When they say Shazam,
cool.
this is who is Shazam to me.
Yeah.
And we got Black Adam, and we got Mary Marvel. I'm not sure. It's pretty cool, and I'm not sure what happened to my Captain Marvel. I'm sure it's somewhere, but that's the ones I could find anyway.
Cool beans. All right. Let's see. We got by lunchtime. Oh, it's already after 12:30, and Rob's got his claim sale going to be starting up here. So we're going to try and run through these. We got Werewolf by Lunchtime saying, I seem to be working on my Rip Hunter. So accidentally, I have 3 issues now. Sort of accidentally. So cool beans. Those Rip Hunters, you don't find them too often.
Oh
You can
no,
find
it's
them
like
on eBay, but
it's like Tommy Tomorrow and all that stuff.
yeah. So Werewolf by Lunchtime says, sort of. There you go. That's what I thought you meant. Yep. Gotcha. Mike Taylor, oh, he builds a line, but we're probably gonna, we're kind of done, I think, at this point with showing the books because it's almost time for us to go. So,
Yeah.
Triple C, everybody can get over to Triple C and watch the claim sale. But thank you so much, Michael, for stepping in and putting up the line for us. Greatly appreciate it, my friend.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Robert Harrison says, yes, they had a reprint of #1.
Yeah.
And Scotty Z70, now the messages aren't going on phone too. He was saying while you were looking for the Shazam figures, he was saying his messages weren't coming through. I said no, that the last message I read of his was the first one that I saw today.
Oh
So
okay.
uh, August says Negative Man is radioactive, so before he got the special bandages, he had to be isolated in a lead chamber. That reminded me of COVID lockdown when all of us had to be isolated at home. Remember? Yes, unfortunately, yes,
Fortunately,
I
yeah.
do.
I had
Yeah,
COVID
I do
twice. So
remember.
no fun.
Yeah, yeah, I had it a couple times myself, and like you said, no fun at all. Comic Mag Musings is with us. Hey, Bill.
Welcome, Bill. Nice to see you.
Great to have you. Great to have you with us, sir. Thanks for spending part of your Saturday with us. Always great to check out Bill's channel. He's got some great videos up there. He's just done another one. I haven't had a chance to see it yet, and I can't remember what the subject matter was on it, but I know it was one that I wanted to see because of the comics that you were going to be showing. Doggone it, I can't remember. My memory is awful. Oh, but definitely check out Comic Mag Musings when you get the chance. Fun time, fun time. I love Bill, and Bill's also on Cover Slingers uh, with Gray Man in the group. So definitely check him out on there. Always having fun. Mike Dill says, love the scene with the blind girl. I'm not sure which scene was that from the movie, from a movie.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Okay.
Frankenstein. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay, yes. When he's by the
I thought
water.
I thought it was an old blind man in Frankenstein. Was that right?
There was a blind man because I can picture him. He had the scraggly
He had the
beard and
big
everything.
yeah, he had the big beard and yeah.
But there was the girl. Doesn't he wind up accidentally killing the girl?
I'm
There's
not sure.
wasn't they
It's been
by
so long
water?
that yeah.
Yeah, there was something to do with she had flowers or something, and he I don't know picked her up and put her in the water or something. If I remember correctly, it's been a lot of years.
Yeah,
Frankenstein,
Frankenstein.
that is. Yeah, okay, yeah, cool beans. Werewolf by Lunchtime says, "Bill's here. Time to end the show." And then he says, "Hey, Bill." Michael Taylor says, "Was she blind? Don't remember. I can't remember if she was blind or not. I thought she was. When you said that, it immediately came to my mind that she was blind." But Comic Mag Music saying, "Hey, Darren." Michael Taylor says, "Hi, CMM." And Tempest from Mars says, "Gene Hackman was blind in Young Frankenstein, Michael. Young Frankenstein was funny."
Yeah.
Comic Mag Music saying hi to Michael. Double A says, regarding Doom Patrol, wasn't there an issue where they teamed up with the Challengers? Absolutely. Yep. I recall vaguely. Yep. They did. And they did it in both books. The Challengers teamed up with Doom Patrol in their book, and Doom Patrol had the Challengers in their book. So,
Yeah. More
yes, they
money you
did.
guys are gonna make me spend.
Michael Taylor says, Tempest, Young Frankenstein is a classic. Yes, sir. Michael Taylor says, I meant see ya. Trust me. Okay. Sorry, Mike, typing a little too fast. I know the feeling, man. I got fat fingers, and typing, especially on a phone, forget it. Crazy Hungarian says Hackman's line, "I'm gonna make an espresso" in Young Frankenstein is my favorite. In uh in Crazy Hungarian's latest video that I watched last night, he mentions one of my favorite movies, Unforgiven, with Clint Eastwood, because Gene Hackman was the subject that came up in his video, and he played Little Bill. Great movie, great
Oh
movie.
yeah,
Love that.
yeah, was great.
Tempest from Mars says, I don't think Young Frankenstein finished like the book did either. I never
No.
read the book of Young Frankenstein. Robert Harris says, so long, comic lovers. Got to get ready for the Bob and Rick show. It was a blast today. Definitely check out Robert Harrison 2.0, our neighbor to the north. He's posting today. He'll post the Bob and Rick show, but he did a great video, like I said earlier in the show. He
Yeah,
posted yesterday about a childhood story about going to the neighborhood stores and whatnot.
yeah.
A lot of fun. Very, very nostalgic. So check him out, please. Werewolf by Lunchtime says Rico thinks he's famous now. He's starting charging for autographs to the other cats in the neighborhood. I love it. I love it. Kiki Puppet Show says he's doing it right. Meow. Kiki Puppet Show, his sales are going right through the roof. What have we started?
I don't know.
Oh, oh my gosh, there's still a ton of comments. And oh my gosh. Kiki Puppet Show, nope, Rod is fine. Rod's fine on my end, says Michael Taylor. Oh, this must have been when I was glitching. So, Geeky Puppet Show says it's just Shannon bad connection. Oh no. Gray Man says Rod was fine for me too. Well, I don't know. Geeky Puppet Show says now Shannon is a pausing.
Gotta love technology.
I'm telling you, sometimes it drives me crazy. August says Adam was great. I recall when he fought crooks at a movie theater where they threw the Adam into a popcorn machine. So to keep from falling into the boiling butter, he had to surf ride a corn kernel. I don't remember that, but
I'm
that's
sure it.
funny. You want to jump in and read a few?
Yeah, I'll read a couple. So Michael says we were talking about that Wilson book yesterday on I Love Comics Go Key cover show. My guess was maybe they were adding some more art. Shannon, thanks for explaining the delay. Yeah, I I can't remember exactly what that email said, but they said the guy that was working on it left, so they had to have somebody else come in, step in, and finish it up. So they still might be adding stuff. Hopefully, that's what's happening. But it's supposed to be out in February next year, so I'll have it in my hands later, I guess. And Scotty Z70 said, "Aha! Well, I'm rebooting my laptop because all my comments on the laptop never went through." Okay.
Yeah. This is the third message that I've seen. So anything before those three, we never got.
And Michael tells us very cool, Shannon. I guess he's talking about the figures. And Mariah's giving me the GoFundMe link again. So those of you that can contribute, please help.
Absolutely.
And Gray Man saying bye, folks.
Sorry, it's wicked dry down here. Sorry. Gray Man, thank you so much. Take care.
And Michael says, great show. Had a blast. Rod, Shannon, Peanut Gallery. Have a great weekend, upcoming weekend. You as well, sir.
Yes, thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate you spending your Saturday with us once again, my friend.
And ECR says, excellent line work today, Brother Michael. Take care, everyone. And you as well, ECR.
Whoop.
And Michael says, you're welcome, Rod.
Yes, thank you so much. Appreciate it, Michael.
And we're so let's see if you make it 2 out of 2, Gray. And Ronnie saying, take care, Rod, Shannon, all the Peanut Gallery studio audience, and Ronnie's Legion of Peanut Pets. Stay safe, cool, and hydrated. Thank you, Lady M. Have a great weekend.
You. And you are in our thoughts and prayers, you and your husband. Hopefully everything will come together for you.
And Michael says, I've had it 3 times. Luckily, all I ever had was a headache. Talking about COVID, I guess. Yeah,
Oh,
you were lucky.
yeah. Yep.
And August says, speaking of Adam, Rod, isn't that an Adam figurine behind you?
It is. It is. Speaking of the Atom, it's the McFarlane figure.
Yeah,
So
I still
just,
need to get that. Yeah, that's one I want. Yeah.
it's pretty cool. I love the little figure that comes with it. That's pretty cool. I like that. So, wow. Good eyes. Keen eye, double A.
Higgy Popcorn's a great show, guys. Take care. Hey, you too, Higgy, man. Have a great weekend.
Yes.
He
Thanks for
texted me
hanging
and
out with us, Higgy.
he texted me, I guess yesterday, and I haven't got back to him. But as soon as I get off here, I'm going to get back to your question, Higgy.
Cool beans.
And Geek Pup Show says, Rod, the best thing about having a bad memory is not remembering that you have a bad memory. Remember?
So true.
Apparently.
So true.
Apparently. And Missing Mars says, what time is claim sale? Not seeing it anywhere.
Usually it's about 12:45.
Yeah, here in about 3 minutes. So we need to get off here pretty quick.
Yeah.
And Michael says, Frankenstein throws her in the water. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember.
That's what I remembered. I remembered it.
And World says, if you casually tune in to Cover Slingers, Bill's the one holding up a Conan comic. Okay. Thanks for that info. And Scotty says, I rebooted the laptop and still no one can see me.
We're seeing you now, brother.
Yeah. And August says, fun show as always, Rod and Shannon. You two gents have a great chemistry between each other. And of course, I appreciate the interaction with us peanuts. As do we, sir. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are what the show is about. We say it every week, or try to. Without you guys, the show wouldn't be what it is, and you guys help make it what it is, and it's a lot of
just
fun.
want to throw out a quick. We had some missing regulars day. Dr. Boncella, Hippies Collectibles, Eric Breen, and Jackson Roykirk. And I'm probably missing somebody. If I am, I apologize. But I hope everything's okay in those guys' world this weekend. And they were missed, along with any others that we didn't have on here.
I know Eric Breen. He contacted me last night. He wasn't able to take part today because he's on the Comic Aficionados show.
Oh.
With I can't think of the fella's name. But anyway, he's on there. So if you get a chance, check out Comic Aficionados, and you'll see him on there. It's always interesting to get his insight on the landscape of comics today, which is what they talk about. So it's very, very interesting. At least I find it very interesting. So.
Yeah. And Scotty says, this is being typed on my phone. Yeah. This is being viewed on my phone. Yeah. Eric says spring 2025. Yeah. February for that book.
Cool beans.
And Joe says, another great show, guys. Have a good one. And you as well, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Get caught up on your video.
Take care, Joe. Don't forget to check his channel out. Got some great videos just starting out. I love it. You can see him with each video. He's getting more and more comfortable doing it. I love it. I love it.
Park. Yep. And Mike says, thanks, ECR. It was fun. And I'm one who says, thank you, Rod and Shannon. And thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
And we're willing to Ian. Thanks, guys. And thank you, sir.
He's putting that end line. That's it. That's it. No more.
We're done. Mike told you, a lot more great missing regulars.
Yeah.
And Rob is his stream is starting right now. And so you guys want to head over to that. We don't want to cut into any more Rob's time. So we're going to cut out of here. And
go.
And Missy Mars says claim sale listener, cheap comic collector, and not psychotronic. Yeah. Thank you for that, sir.
Cool beans. Yep. So awesome. No, Psychotronic is Monday. Triple C is today. So thank you everybody once again for joining us. We greatly appreciate you guys showing up every Saturday and hanging out with us.
Yes, absolutely. And we will see you next Saturday.
We'll do it all over again. Same bat time, same bat channel. Yep. Hope you guys will join us once again.
And have a great weekend.
All right. Brother, take care. We'll be in touch, I'm sure.
We will.
So, everybody have a great weekend, great rest of your week. Take care now.
See you next week.